Are you not entertained? Is this not why you were here?
Ooh, lucky bug.
You being sarcastic or something like that?
Fool, you should never mix your drinks.
What are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
Don't be an arse. Get a weapon collector, arse.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you were here?
Hello, everyone. Yes, I am fucking late. I'm always late. But for the people who have been here nice and early from the very beginning, I hope you shut the bed.
What are you doing in so early? Shit the bed.
I certainly didn't. No shit in the bed for me. I don't have time to be shit in the bed. So, hello, Mother, Cheryl and Tom, Dennis, Tactical, Fallen Evil, and I don't know who else was on before then. Dave, if you're still there, Cacador, whatever his name was. Christ, it's hot. I decided to have a drink. I won't go here, but fuck it, why not? After you look snazzy, it's like, this is my drinking shirt. So you know what's going on. Yes, Dave is here. Dave joined our private Discord, and I was trying to put on hello Dave from the League of Gentlemen, and it weren't on there. It's probably been removed for what do you think? What do you call it? For being offensive nowadays. Thing is, Papa Lazaro is not. That's not supposed to be a black person. It's not supposed to be. Who is Dave? Dave is there. But hello, Dave. Anyway, Deep Wrong said, hot is called summer. Now have a Slayer to shut up. I refuse. I absolutely refuse to not moan about the heat. That's what we do. Deep. I'm always going to moan about the heat. It's got to be done. So anyway, welcome to the live stream. If you're new, let's have a little chat show. I haven't really done a lot today. I put on that video. That's about it. Went for all my body armor, and then I bought myself a body armor cover for 2 panels that I've never had covers for. All right, see you in a minute, Mother. So yeah, what have you lot been up to? So I haven't done a lot. My fucking ears hurt today. Don't ask me why, I don't know. They just do. Both of them hurt. Like inside. Dennis said it's 32 degrees Celsius. Yeah, I don't know how hot it is in this room. It is very hot in here. After I bought a nice walking cane today. It's a Ferrari. It's a Ferrari one with a metal pommel, decent weight to it. Bought it for 25 quid. The 2 listed on eBay. Nice, nice. Is Metallic about? I didn't see her say anything. No, I don't think she's here. Deep. She's if she is, I didn't see that. Is she here? I don't think she is. She's not in the background of the stream anyway. It was just fighting over the keyboard just all day. Fuck's sake. Well, cheers everyone. Yeah, the problem is both my ears hurt, which is then stressing me out, which is then making my hands hurt. It seems to be partly stress makes my hands hurt. Yeah, cheers. My plan is to have a mild drink tonight, but we'll see. If I just... No, that's more water, isn't it? Arthur said, as you baby and Mike, apart from stealing my ideas. Thank you, by the way, Arthur. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Yeah, cheers, Dennis. But no, I ain't done a lot. The thing is, that video for a 10-minute video took me all day to fuck about doing that. You know, I had to research the links to see if I could find any. Took me ages looking on eBay to try and find body armor, and then I couldn't hardly find any. Can't seem to hardly find any cheap body armor on eBay now. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't really done anything. Cleaned up the kitchen. Made my mum some soup, like homemade soup. I say her, me and her. Great big pot of it, vegetable chicken soup, so we can have that for our we had it for our lunch today. Well, our dinner. And then we can have it tomorrow. Did I say it was hot? What soup? Chicken. It was chicken and vegetable soup. So basically, every kind of vegetable I could find, chop them up, put them in there. Chicken, cook that, shred it up, put that in there. And then it was mostly like vegetable stock and chicken stock flavouring, but I chucked a packet of like soup mix in there just to make it a bit more, you know. Yeah, I don't think our Queen will be on tonight. She's got her friend round still. We had a nice little chat. I chatted to both of them earlier. Yeah, but I don't think she'll be on tonight. She might come on, pop on and say hello at some point. I don't know what they're watching tonight. I forgot to ask. They may still be watching a TV series. What you been up to, Deep? Anyway, have you been filming? And how's your dogs? Because I keep forgetting stuff like that. Yeah, how are the dogs with an S, not a Z? Dennis said I would say cheers, mate, but I think this is from England, not Australia. I'm in England, so I'll say cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Australia is still licking its wounds from the soccer loss. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Soccer? What's soccer? I've never heard of it. After nice, I like a good casserole chicken. Yeah, yeah. Dave said the puppies are all solid apart from one. Oh well, I hope the one that isn't gets better. He even said we didn't have hot. We didn't even have to hot our food. Hang on. We didn't even have hot food for our dinner. Tuna mayo sandwiches. Nice. Mother said I still need to take a picture of that KD. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Mother, can you put on the Discord that I'm live? Because I'm assuming everyone's assumed I've not come on. None of the well, no, there are regulars on. None of the Discord regulars are on, apart from you. What have you been up to, Mother? Because I haven't done a lot. Did that video. How many views is it? So today's video has done quite well compared to like some. So basically, I watched some YouTube videos. Matthias said we are watching Terrifier. Have a good stream. Right, so today's video, that's the wrong thing. Today's video has had. Did I say hello, Space? How you doing, mate? Deep said I've been putting together a Remo Williams friction fryer video, but my camera operator's on strike. Okay. What other videos am I planning on? Oh, I don't know, Arthur. Got any ideas? Got any ideas, Arthur? So today's video has had. This was since 6 o'clock. This is pretty good. It's had 662 views since 6 o'clock. So that's pretty good. That's more than some of my videos get for their whole entire time. Then it said, football. You bet. Yeah, I don't know what this soccer game is. Never heard of it. Mother said didn't do anything today. So I said, cheers for the comment. I put some sandpaper around the eating plant. I hope it works. Yeah, do you know how I pretty much know that sometimes the slugs are in the soil? It's because I've turned out soil before and found slugs in the mud. But there's not a lot you can do when they're in there apart from get some kind of pesticide that kill them. But, you know, I ain't that into it. That's the thing. I suppose it depends how serious you want to be about these things and how much money you want to spend. Well, my thing is when I'm growing plants, I don't really want to spend any money on it. That's the point of it. You know, I don't want to be buying plants. I don't want to be spending any money unless I have to, which is often seeds. But I often get seeds for like birthday or Christmas, you know, or I buy them when I get a bit of Amazon credit. But it's fun, and I don't want to be spending money on it. But you know, if you want to be serious about it, sometimes you have to spend a bit of money. But fuck it. I've said I'll have to think of some, maybe more self-defense videos, but stuff that couldn't be seen as a weapon. You know, I mean, like fire jar. Well, Arthur, if I do a video like that, I've already thought of that one. So I was thinking about it today. I thought the only other logical thing to do today would be to do a self-defense items video, self-defense weapons video, you know, in fucking inverted commas, whatever it's called. You know. It also because they lay the eggs on and in the soil. Okay. But yeah, that's true. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I never even thought about it. Then it said you put beer in a cup and the slugs will drink it and drown drunk. I know, but then you got to get beer. I mean, buying beer. Deep said, Mike, has the Norfolk Prepper meet been cancelled? Yes, it has. I meant to tell you that, Deep. Yes. And apart from when me and Metallic go on our Cornwall and Southwest road trip this year, that's probably the only thing we're going to. However, if it's timed right for you, me and Metallic might set up our own little meet if you want. It'll be right over. It'll be Norfolk area again, or a bit further over. East Coast, that sort of coast. If it's the right time, you're welcome to come to that. But that'll be our little thing. We did it last year with we invited a few people, but we might have invited you. I can't remember. You would have been invited if you know if I hadn't forgot. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think the only thing we're going to do is our own little private camp now. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? They cancelled it very early. I said no, I'm the one that did it. You pesky thief. Evil said no crotch cam. If you would like the crotch cam, there it is. There's the crotch cam just for you. How you doing, Nick? You right, mate? There's probably England is like Japan, lots of replica pistols. Yeah, probably. I'd already thought of it. Now, that was the only logical thing to go down would be self-defense stuff. But the thing is, I hadn't really got anything new from the last time. However, you can always put the video on again. You know, people who haven't already seen the other one will see this new one, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Even it's always the same shit anyway. I often get people saying, "Oh, you can't have self-defense sticks. You can't have self-defense weapons." Yeah, but if I called it items you could carry, who's going to watch that? I have to write it in the title. Because technically it's true, you know. But you can't. You have to write it in there because that's what people are searching for. I said, yeah, definitely consider that video. Did so well. You could go more into the laws. Yeah. Well, I always do mention the laws. Any of my stuff, I do try and mention. I don't know if there's more to go into, really. I don't know. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. So anyone got any plans for tomorrow? Eva said I didn't want it. I was just wondering. That sounded like you wanted it on there. Sounded like you was missing the crotch cam. I'm not going to take any other kind of excuse. Don't know what I'll do to it. Tomorrow will depend on how hungover I am. I don't plan to do an all night and go mental, but you know, It often happens. Now, what I'm going to do tonight, so I've got that. And I've got that. And there's 2 cans of beer, pint cans of beer downstairs, which I asked if I could have them, buy them. So once I finish that, I might drink these beers, and hopefully there'll be enough to make me want to go to bed, if you know what I mean. After it's sunny tomorrow, I believe, I'll probably go for a nice walk. Nice. What kind of walks do you do, Arthur? What kind of walks do you do? Do you like woods, or do you live somewhere, I don't know. Again, if I wanted to see a crotch, I have a much more impressive one next to me that I don't have to pay to look at. How are you gonna? If you're gonna call a fool's crotch impressive or more impressive, you're gonna have to explain that, because I'm not accepting that with no proof. You've never seen my crotch. You don't have to explain why a fool's crotch is more impressive than mine. That's fine. I'll take that as a given. Oh God. I'll just accept that it's there, so it's got to be more impressive. Thank you, mother. Thank you, mother. Dennis said only been to Sweden and Swindon and London. So Dennis, where do you live then? Are you in Australia? Good day, mate. Sorry, I'm being a dick. Yeah, all right. Well, you've been. I've never been to Swindon. Even said, even men call it a VIP. Very impressive penis. I'm going to put that on the screen for everyone to see. Burned on the live stream forever. Hello, Rich. How you doing, mate? You right? What you been up to? Been up to much? How's all your weights? Did you say you're going to start doing a bit of weight training again? Arthur said, I live in the outskirts of a small village, so probably take a stroll into there, see what's going on. Lots of delinquents going around at the moment, so I'll bring my walking stick. Good idea. Good idea. Teach those bloody delinquents what's what. With your stick of justice. Yes, that'll teach them. That'll teach them. That's the other comment I've been getting lately. People saying, "Oh, if you use that stick, you'll get done for it." The thing is, I'm not describing a situation where you go out for a fight and attack someone with a stick. Yeah, you'll get done for that if you go out for a fight and attack someone with a stick. However, if you're walking down the road and some tosser pulls a knife out on you, or a bunch of, a few teenagers start threatening you, you batter a couple of them with a stick, you would not get done for that, because that is perfectly acceptable behaviour in that situation. You know what I mean? And that's what these people don't get. It's got to be within reason. And you can 100% defend yourself, and you can defend yourself with a weapon. And there have been cases where a person has stabbed an undercover policeman to death because that policeman was hiding in a bush, basically jumped out on him, and this bloke, fearing for his life, stabbed the cop and killed him. He got away with that because he genuinely thought, and was in a sort of situation where his life was being threatened, and then an undercover police jumped out on him, and he thought it was he got away with that. And that was a known criminal as well. Yeah. Deep said, can you carry a quarter staff? I don't know. I think it helps, Deep, if they look like, decorate it a bit, make it look. I would say yes. I know a couple of people who carry massive sticks, like over 6 foot sticks, and that's fine. No one's ever complained about it. In fact, people stop them and compliment them on their stick. You know what I mean? It depends. It's just one of those things. But I'm pretty sure there's nothing saying you can't, Dennis said, was a fan of the unfiltered Benny Hill shows. Yes. Oh, so you're in the US, are you, Dennis? Basically, how about doing a video taking the piss out of what the laws accept as acceptable? Yeah, I'll have a think about that. Space, that's a good idea. Yeah, Robin Hood versus Little John Stick. Yes. After a carry mine for fashion, to be honest with you, it's just a confidence booster. Exactly. Home of the Seattle Seahawks. Real football. Don't you mean American football? How you doing, Saint? You're right, mate. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Come and have a chat with us. I've said, yeah, I mean, the new ones are Ferrari branded. Very posh indeed. Evil said, that's nothing. He streaked around the street in broad daylight when we were at our old home. It's hard to keep the estate's bike coming onto it. That's right. Oh god, it's yeah. I started weight training. Only my chest, back, and arms. My lower back is too fucked for anything. What Richard doesn't tell you, I've seen Richard in real life, and he's built exactly like Gru from is it Despicable Me? Because he don't bother working his legs out. So he's like massive neck, massive fucking body, massive arms, right? And he's got these little twiggy legs that look like well, twigs. That's why he never films himself lower than the stomach area. I'm joking. He hasn't really. He's got impressive legs like the rest of him. Not that I've seen all of him. Him and fucking blokes and their dares. I just thought he was doing it for fun. Rugby for padded pussies. Richard, every day is arm day. Yes. Well, exactly. Look at the size of them forearms. I wasn't calling you a wanker there, by the way. After the only flaw of carrying a stick is people might think you're weak on your legs. Yeah, well, yeah, but in a way, Arthur, though, I've always said the moment someone underestimates you, you've pretty much won. Because as soon as someone underestimates you and thinks you're weak or something like that, they won't put all their effort into it because they think you're a pushover, you know. So yeah, most people who underestimate people like that, they fucked themselves. But then as soon as you do something and it's 10 times more than what they thought it was going to be, they're already fucked. You know what I mean? But yeah, they do. They look at you and think, oh, you know, he's weak, you know. Easy target, they go a bit easier, if that makes sense. But they've underestimated, and then they don't expect this fully. You know what I mean? Where are we? Saints, I lifted about 10 roof tiles on the house today. It's just too hot to do anything. It is, mate. It is horrible. Horrible. I said, you know, that's a bloody good point. Yeah, but I think so. I think it is. I think it's a good point. Dennis said, we can get away with it in the Pacific Northwest because there's bears and mountain lions and wolves. Well, exactly. Yeah. Well, Cleed bought a big old stick off of me. It was sort of getting on for like a 4-foot stick made from a hoe handle, beach hoe handle. Lovely stick. Lovely metal ferrule on it. And he took that, I can't remember where, but somewhere in Europe area, or even might have even been Eastern Europe or somewhere over that way anyway, where there was wolves, or he was going to anyway. I think he did, but he wanted that, you know, in case he had to fight off. Now he's like 6'5" or something, so you know, yeah. But yeah, he has a big old fucking stick for just in case. Yeah. In the furthest I've been today is the garden of the dog. I've been in the garden. My brother the other day, I noticed, had sort of aerated the back garden by stabbing holes in it with like a fucking twisty fork thing, and put a load of grass seed down. So I watered my plants today, what there is, and re-watered all the sort of mud. I say mud because it's not a lawn. What will hopefully be a lawn one day. Yes, all the grass is completely dead in our garden. Completely dead. But I read it's because the mud out there is so compacted down hard that nothing can really grow in it. Apart from, weirdly, all underneath the trampoline was a load of little oak trees. Oak sprouts. Officer, did you play poker with brother? No. If I was playing poker, I'd be playing right now. Nah. I don't know. I suppose he ain't asked yet. So I don't know when we'll do that. Then so we call them walking tall sticks. Yeah, nice. Doug is in the house. How you doing, Doug? You all right, mate? He said, Revo 7 versus the Main Interceptor. What you say? I would be 100% up for that. However, I do not have access to a Main Interceptor. I'll tell you what I could do, though, Doug. If you were up for it and you don't have to be on film once, you could film. Have you got a Main Interceptor? So I could always ask someone. I think I know one person who's got a Main Interceptor. They might do it for me. I could ask them, a bit like I got Tom to do that Revo 7 footage. Thank you for the donation, by the way, Doug. I could ask someone who's got a Main Interceptor to film the scenes I need to do a comparison, and then we'll test it out. Because I don't have access to a Main Interceptor, but I know a bloke potentially who might, if I give them a shout out for their channel, in return, maybe a bit of the ad revenue money or something. You know, they might film it for me. But anyway, this one goes out to Doug. Thank you, Doug. You paid for my booze tonight. I do appreciate that. Deep said, double dig a load of sand into the soil to lighten it up. Grass will love it. Yes, good idea. I think he might have done something. I know that he aerated it all and yeah. But yeah, Doug, I would be well up for that. But it's just getting the Main Interceptor footage. I don't know a lot of people who've got one. It said, I'll be honest, I keep misreading Doug's name as Doe Ogarth. That's just as good, really. Richard said, the art of war mentions something similar. If you know neither your enemy or yourself, you'll lose more battles than you'll win. Might have got the quote a bit off. But that's 100%, Rich. It's 100%. I have been quite often, as a teenager, because I wasn't very big, often it came to it came against me quite a few times because it would cause sometimes fights. But people would often underestimate us because of our size, and then they'd get battered because they just didn't really know what they was dealing with. You know, purely because of that. If you look at someone and assume they're going to be weaker than you because they're smaller than you, that's not always the case. You know, or not knowing what they're prepared to do, stuff like that. You know, because you know there are weight classes in fighting for a reason. Usually, a bigger person will be hurt a smaller person. It's just, you know, but yeah. Soon as someone underestimates you, they've lost. They've lost. That's all right, Percy. I said apologies, Mike. You're here now, Percy. Yeah, how you doing, mate? You all right? Arthur said, was thinking about the Spire Files earlier and was thinking you could start an episode out with you not coming to a live stream because you fell into the Spyroverse. I've done that. Me and Metallic did that on a Spyro Files special once. So I couldn't do that one again. Yeah, no, Metallic was round here and I didn't tell anyone. And the live stream started. So it was, you know, it was actual live stream starts and I'm not there. And then a Spyro Desmond comes in, takes some of my stuff. Yeah, that's a good one, but we done that. Arthur said, lol, I don't have a mate. I'll be happy to do some Revo 7 footage. For me, it's all about the rapid fire and anti-dry fire decocking. Even with 7-shot mag, I can outpace a mate. The Revo 7's amazing. Yeah, so when I shot that Revo 7, I was borrowing it from Tom. He brought it around here. I'll ask about and I'll see if I can get some Main Interceptor footage I just say to them, you don't have to be on camera. Just film the bits I need, and then we can do a comparison. It'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Dennis says, should read The Art of War by Modern War by Ryan, aka Max Afterburner, former F-15 pilot. I'll look into that. Because I didn't expect you on. Nah, no poker or nothing. That was just, he just said he wants to play poker one Saturday, so I never know when it's going to be now. I noticed that originally posted there was hardly anyone on. So I think a lot of people thought I weren't coming on, especially because I hadn't got on still weren't on by 9:45. But yeah, the Revo 7, yeah, is a noob friendly. Yeah, I do really like the Revo 7 for it's very well thought out, and it's very well thought out. I said you stole it from me. I'm the one that did it. This one, if I can find them, this one goes out to Arthur. Where is it? You can have the long one, Arthur. This one goes out to you.
I'm the one that did it. But Mike gave credit to Timbo66. He didn't give me credit. I'm the one that did it. I thought of it. I'm the one that did it.
Listen, you said that you came up with the tactical golf club, but, you know, clearly I've shown that I came up with it. So, you know, I'm the one who did it.
Apparently, I may have invented this. I'm the one that did it.
I'm the one that did it.
I'm the one that did it.
Oh, gee.
Arthur's the one that did it. Saint said, any updates on the bow build challenge? I'm going to call it a night soon. I might do one more video just saying to people, if you want to join in, you've got like 2 weeks or something. Maybe I'll do that Monday. Yeah, but it'll be drawn soon. Richard said you're doing a late night stream. Probably, Rich. If people are want to join in, probably. Full. Now, Evil said your punishment pledge is to learn Yodel. Is that Yodel? Doug said I can reload in 2 seconds. I can't get to 7 shots in 4 seconds. I can get 21 shots off, well ahead of 18 shots on the May. And if they're not counting the shots in the head, they'll dry fire. Yes. Full, I'm not delivering parcels. No, they're not going for the 12-shot Revo. Apparently it jams. I haven't really heard a lot about the new Revo 7, like Revo 12, whatever. No. Arthur said, I was indeed the one that did it. You are. I appreciate it, though, Arthur. You've done, you know, having that idea of spurring me on to do self-set sticks video. Yeah, thank you, mate. Hello, Just Smile. Say hello. How you doing, mate? He said, hi, all. May I ask, what is the small best auto crossbow for under 1,000? Hopefully you're very well. Kind of under 1,000. Well, they're all under 1,000. Did you mean 100? That would be the Man Kung Sobek or Alligator Plus. Probably the best, cheapest magazine crossbow you can buy. It performs as well as any of the others at a quarter of the price. I've always liked the Adder. Well, the Revo 7's very good. The Revo 7 is fucking amazing. But there's something, I like the Adders, I like the larger bolts on the Adder. Blazer Militaria, he said, UK case a while ago. Officer forced his way into a man's home due to saying had reasonable suspicion to search the house, so he didn't need a warrant. Suspected stolen property. Officer relied on allegation from neighbours, so he doesn't meet the bar for reasonable suspicion. There's no proof. Officer entered. Man tried to block entry. There was a scuffle. The officer got injured, broken leg, I think. Man charged with assault. Man charge went belly up as the entry was illegal. So rule of trespass and self-defense. Officer fired. Man got compensation. There you go. Thank you for that. Yes, that's the thing. You know you can do these things if it's done right. You know what I mean? He said the 5mm bolts is the only thing that lets the Revo 7 down. If they used 6mm, it would have been much more easy to build bolts. Yes. That's one of the only things with the Revo 7. Thank you for that, Blades Militaire. It was said not for delivery service, you daft sod, the stupid noise the Swiss make. 6mm micro diameter shafts are easy to get and cheap. For under £1,000, the world is your oyster. Well, exactly. Bagpipe beat. Oh, there was a whole program. The day that Scotland played football in the World Cup, BBC was having a bit of a Scotland day for some reason, and they had a whole entire hour program all about fucking bagpipes. And I'll be honest with you, I think I have a bit of Scottish blood in me, because aren't the bagpipes to non-Scottish people supposed to be like bad and terrible and like, you know, terrifying? When I hear the bagpipes, I find it very, very comforting sound. I really like bagpipes. Yeah, I might have a bit of Scottish blood in me, a bit of Scottish DNA. I know when Mark did his DNA test, there weren't hardly anything apart from British DNA in us. It was like fucking like 80% or more, and then it was like, or more, it might be like 95 or something stupid, and there was like tiny little bits of like 1% of a slight bit if you know, in like Europe or something, you know, 1% a bit of French, well, you know. Just Smile said, thank you for the advice. Yeah, 1,000. So Just Smile. The two best, I think, Just Smile, would be the Revo 7, but the Revo 7 takes very small bolts. However, it's got a very good, it's a very well designed crossbow, and it has decent power and penetration. If you opt for £1,000, Just Smile, you could get a Cobra Adder with the newest magazine, or even just a Mark II magazine is very good. So, and loads of bolts. The May Interceptor, I've heard it still has issues. It has string issues, that the string wears a lot, like really quickly, like after 10 shots sometimes. Arthur said, my family originates from Scotland about 2 or 3 generations ago. My great-grandma's last name was Gladys. Okay. Doctor, the Steamboat stealth self-healing target is incredible. I haven't. Now I always make mine. Even I think it just depends on your tolerance to loud, somewhat shrill sounds. I'd love a bit of bagpipes. I think they sound great. Oh, I think it's a very soothing and comforting sound. Yeah. Decent power and penetration. That's what she said. She certainly did. And then she said this. Hang on.
What about a little good luck kiss? Oh, no, not on the cheeks, on the lips. I mean, what are you, homophobic?
So, for the people who have only just come on, don't forget to like the stream. Come and have a chat. And what have you been doing today? What have you been up to, Persia? Blades of Military, what have you been up to? I want to know. I ain't done a lot. You can pull the bolts out like you're pulling them out of butter. Nice. Yeah, Revo 7 or the Adder with the new magazine and all the accessories you can get. Because that's the thing. The other nice thing with the Adder, you can get a lot of accessories on it. Tell you what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully Monday, I think, I should be getting all of the German Sobek upgrades. So that will involve a brand new AR-15 type stock, a reinforced little switch that drops the bolts down, a £100 limb, and a couple of other things, but I can't remember what they are. Yeah, that'd be good. Guys, I said weeding for most of it, housework, nothing mega. I had a little chat with Metallic and our mate earlier. That was nice. They're watching Terrifier at the minute. Penny, how you doing? You alright? I've got my shirt on. How you doing, Penny? I hope you are well. I hope you're good. What have you been doing today? Dropped. Wrapping up the chicken coop. Oh, nice. Nice. I'll keep the animals. You've got more opportunity to shoot things now, I suppose. Dave said, all I've done today is cat herding. The herd had a ton of catnip in the sun. They're still stoned as fuck. I had a tap break in the release aid I was making. I had to remake the whole thing. I'm currently after. Oh, that's a shame, Rich. What a pain in the fucking ass. What a pain in the ass. Penny, I haven't sent it yet, but I'm going to have a little package for your birthday soon. It is your birthday next Friday, isn't it? Or is it Saturday? I don't know. Next Thursday. Is your birthday next Thursday or next Friday, Penny? I know it's soon. Doug said, watched Aim and Explain video on Ada. He says he has misfire issues with the version 2. Maybe he just had a dodgy one. I returned mine after watching the video. I never had an issue with mine. In fact, I used to have the occasional issue with the original one, but I haven't massively shot my Mark II. But from what I have, I've never had any issues. Yeah. Evil said Thursday, mine is Saturday. Okay. Then we'll have to do Saturday special. You are special, Penny. The thing is, you are special, so I'll have you something for your birthday. It might come late because I need to make it yet. But Penny and Drop, it's always lovely to see you two about. I'll be doing a late. If you want to have a little chat later, I'll be about if you want. Yeah. If you want to have a little like proper talk. Did it call off there? Did it fuck? No, it's boiling. It might be cooler not in my room. The problem is I opened my big window, but what I really need to do is open my door as well to let the breeze through. It's definitely cooler out of this room, but because I'm sat in here with like a computer on and shit like that, yeah, no, it's pretty hot in here. It is cooling off a bit tonight though. It's always really hot in this room. I think it's because, I don't know, the airing cupboard's down there as well, so I think the heat rises up into this room. And I've had the computer on all day. I had a piss earlier and it was nearly brown, so I thought, shit, I better download the water. Arthur said, do I do metal work? What do you mean by metal work? So it depends what kind of metal work. If you mean welding, no, but I can do a lot of things with metal, and I've developed a lot of techniques to get around needing to weld. State said install the damn AC. We've got some air conditioning in our front room. My mum refuses to let us use it, and there is a portable air conditioner in the loft that I could put in here. However, I'd probably have to hook it up to some kind of £1 meter, feed it with that, and then give my mum the money. She just won't let us do it. So it costs too much electric. Dave said, was on the wrong fucking stream. No wonder it looked funny. Come on, Dave, sort yourself out, mate. Dave said, Mike, ever thought about letting your twin brother do the live stream and see how long it takes for you to catch on? I would be well up for that. Oh, I've got some news from that. I don't know. I won't tell you all the details. He's been asked to go on a TV show again. And the presenter, I pretty much think every English person, British person would know the presenter. Maybe even some Americans. Doc said, we had a cold front that luckily blew a hurricane away. So a couple of days ago, we're cooler than the usual summer. Oh, good. Well, that's good. Yeah, get rid of the fucking hurricane. It's getting hot. It's getting hot in here. Take all your clothes off. I butchered that. I even know that song. Making blades. Yeah, Arthur, I make blades. I'll show you what I made. Yeah, I make blades. See this? Arthur, you need to go back onto my channel and join the horizontal live stream, and then you'll see everyone else's comments, and you'll be able to see stuff better. I did everything. This iPhone made the whole thing. Get on the vertical stream. The horizontal stream, not the vertical. Once you're on the horizontal, I'll shout again. Penny said there are so many males here, Persia. Dot said a meter made for an AC. Yes, that's what I think I'm gonna have to. Rich said all the P is brown, not P is brown, the sky is grey. God. Same shit, different day, tending to the garden, prepping for the sea, fishing, day trip for bass was highlighting my day. Nice, sounds good. All the P is brown, all the P is brown. Yes, and the sky is grey. Not Jeremy Carr. You got the first, you know, it's a current presenter. First initials, right? First initial is right. Evil said, fall's good. I'm trying to get over a chest infection, but other than that, I'm good. No fever now, good. Fuck the fucking walk on the summer's day, yes. How do I do that? Go back off of, leave this live stream, Arthur. Go to my channel, and you'll see that there's two live streams. One will have a little phone icon, one will have a computer icon. Click that one. Arthur, oh my god, how much? I can see so much now. There he is, he's there. Look at that, Arthur. Look what you've been missing, mate. Yeah, don't ever go on them verticals. To know the difference between the vertical and the horizontal before you go on there, the vertical will have a little phone icon, the horizontal will have a little computer icon. Look at that, After. Look what you've been missing, mate. Look what you've been missing. Your bro is going to be on Clarkson Farm. No. We don't know what the program is yet. And he might not be on it, but he's been asked to. I did change the QR code, Penny. Have you not seen that one yet? It's fine. I have a pretty good immune system. So, welcome to the Elites Club. Penny Mike attracts a sausage fest of males to the live stream. Females are scarce. Oh, Penny knows that. Penny knows that. Penny knows it's a fucking dick fest here. After, thank you. How long did it take you to make? I don't know. Couple of days. Not Jay Blades, no. Think one of the most famous presenters in the UK, beginning with J. Currently on the telly, I think you won't see Jay Blades anymore because I think he's getting done for some kind of sexual battery touch. Or maybe not that. Not Jimmy Carr, no. Hello, Peach. How you doing, mate? So the last one I was so stupid I didn't realise the phone and computer icons. I've started adding them recently. Not Jordan. I'd say the closest, but not really, is Jimmy Carr, sort of. Dennis said that's called an Arkansas toothpick knife. Yes, yeah, Bowie knife, yeah. Just Miles said if you buy a gas air charged pistol, you can fire metal balls instead of plastic balls. Welcome to your thoughts, please. If you buy a gas air charged pistol, can it fire metal balls? So if some of them will fire metal BBs and pellets, that's what you want to buy. Blades Military said, heat wave building up. If anyone's bedroom is hot at night, don't open the windows during the day. Open the bedroom window at night and fan facing inwards. That's what I'm going to do in a bit. I've got my fan right next to me, but when it gets colder in a bit, I'm going to put the fan on the windowsill. Yes. You know what, Peach? Yes. Jonathan Ross. So you might see a video of my brother talking about preppers to Jonathan Ross. That's what he's been asked to be on. Don't know what the program's called. It may not even happen, but he has been approached by a production company. Not Jim will thinks it's been off there for years. Fuck's sake, yeah. Yeah, Jonathan Ross, Peach. Didn't even know what the question is. You got it right there. Penny said, I love the view on the QR code, Mike. Thank you, Penny. I got in trouble for doing that video. Got in trouble for that. That was too hot for YouTube. Yeah, so basically he got a text from a production company saying they're looking for, I can't remember what the word was. I'll read it to you, fuck it. But he ain't replied to him yet, so I would be interested to talk to you about a Jonathan Ross hosted show in which we are looking for a charismatic and credible prepper to get their views across to a younger audience. Would you be interested in having a chat? But Malk was on the original Preppers UK Preppers show, and I was asked, actually before Malk, I was asked to go on that, but at the time my ears was absolutely fucked and I was so deaf I could barely hear anything, and I just thought it would be so stressful trying to film something when you can't hear what they're saying. So I had to say no, and also I didn't want to be the weapons nutter. He's not going to come across as loony as Saul. That's the other reason I didn't join the preppers thing. If I got asked again, I'd probably say yes now. But I think I'm confident enough without, unless they edited it in a way which they could to make me look nuts, I think I could come across as not nuts. You know what I mean? Dave said I got a load of that reflective film from Temu for Windows. Well, she did, but I have to put it up. Really hope it keeps temperatures down. Not expensive. Worth a try, isn't it? Benny said it's damn near too hot for me. I bet it is over there. Mother said, Mike, you got so good with Discord and the settings there. You did better than me. Well, thank you, Mother. That took a while to do that. I spent all day messing around doing that. I'll do a video, so thank you, Mother. And I appreciate you giving me the idea for that. Yeah, I'll do a video soon inviting people on there. Evil said, so Fool, what do you think? I haven't let him on camera. Haven't. He said, didn't want to be public known as the weapon nutter. Yes, which I am anyway. The Doc said, I'd love a clip where they blurred your face out and all of us would know it was you by the sweep of your ring. Yes, it was great, wasn't it? It's too hot in here because of the QR code. Oh, wow. I hope you're enjoying it, Penny. Saint said, glue some tinfoil to your window if you cancel enough. White net curtains reflect a lot of light out. I've got my net curtains and I've got my black. They're thermal curtains. And what I do, if it's really hot, I don't open my curtains at all or the window. Don't film it if you're having problems hearing. It sucks. I've got hearing aid, Dennis. But yeah, it was too much. I'm all right now. My ears are hurting a little bit today, but I don't know why. But yeah, I'd potentially go on it if they asked me. Yeah, Cab Turn 2 would be a dead giveaway. I'd probably have to stick some plasters on that, because I suspect if they saw that, they'd probably, I don't know, they probably actually would have me on there just, to make me look at that. But, I'd cover the tattoo up, Rich. Laying in bed right now, windows open with protein shake. Nice. Nice. Do you know what, Pete? You'll be surprised how many people lay in bed listening to me while I stream, and I take it as a massive compliment. Don't fall asleep. Speaking of hot, anyone else like the looks of the bloody head in the background? Are you one of those? Are you one of those people? Are you, Arthur? A bit like me, are you? Yes. Well, this one goes out to Arthur. And I can find it.
I know what kind of man you are.
You're one of these old blood perverts. Yeah, so am I. Just Smile said, may I ask again, what is the best pre-charged pistol that would fire small metal balls, or is it better to get something that would fire sharp pellets? you're better off getting some kind of, if you're in the UK, look up 6 foot-pound. Can someone write 6 foot-pound in the way that Just Smile would have to look it up, as in FT/LB? 6 foot-pound spring air pistol. You're better off getting one of them. However, you can get 6 foot-pound CO2 air pistols, or but you want a 6 foot-pound air pistol, and then that'll be about as powerful as you can get. Emergency 4 blankets on the back of your curtains. Saint said, where'd you get those blackout curtains? I've seen some on eBay. I would say these are well worth it. They were, I think they were 18 quid a pair. I did a lot of research on them from Amazon. If you remind me, I could send you a link. They are pretty much completely blackout, and they are supposed to be thermal as well. I couldn't prove that, but you know. They said, you are a nutter. You preside over us nutters. Wow, that's true. That is true. Yes. But what I would say to them is this.
In no way, you big spastic, you're a mentalist!
That's more likely what they'd say to me. Sharon said, we watch all your streams and fall asleep to your voice. You do, and I appreciate it. 6 foot-pound, thank you, Arthur. The kind of man that only eats red jelly beans. Pate said a pellet will be more accurate. 6. You missed out the foot-pound bit. No, 6 foot-pound. Drop said he's going to get naked and wet. Woohoo! Nice. Don't let us start your drop. Forget the curtains. Just use the leopard print bed set. Peach, I've got them on my bed right now, but my duvet has been wrapped up and chucked in the corner because, like, rolled up inside of my bed. It's too hot to use. Danny said, almost looks like Michael Douglas. Who does? Not me. Yeah, careful, Drop. Fanny might jump you. Drop said, you missed the stream where I showered on camera saying, yes. Yeah. Drop don't disappoint. Penny said, again, too many mouths in the house even. Blades Military said, what's Doomsday Preppers? Somewhere legit. Tom had screw looses with weird predictions. Think most likely catastrophic events like solar flares and Ebola strain as contagious as a cold. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I think if I was on one of those shows now, I think, as I say, without them editing it in a way to make me look nuts, I think I could convince them that I'm not a weapon hoarder who's collecting stuff to hurt people. I'm not prepping to go against the government, anything like that, because that's not what I'm doing anyway. And I could explain it in a way that I think I could anyway. I think I could and the other thing is, if they let you, they don't always let you. You know, you can tell them all this shit and then they don't use it. You know what I mean? But I think I could be sensible enough and coherent enough and be able to talk to them in a way that would make them think, oh, okay, you know, maybe that's not as threatening as most people think it is. You know what I mean? There's a 6 foot-pound air pistol with a spring or CO2. Thank you, Dennis. Even some people like that kind of shit, Penny. But I do know that they do. See, like with Malk when he was in the when Malk was in the UK Preppers show, they filmed loads and loads and loads and loads of stuff, and then only used about a minute's worth, I think. Because I suppose what they're trying to tell a story, and that part he was in was about catching food, and because they had a bloke shooting a deer. What they did in France, not even in this country, it was UK Preppers, and the bloke was in France. It was just because he was English, but you know, that was in fucking France. Talk about desperate. So what they did, they showed Mark catching stuff that, as Stephen Mangan said, that will feed you for a day, but blah blah blah. You know, that was the one thing that put me off with the UK Preppers show. Stephen Mangan did the commentary for it like he was taking the piss out of everyone. He's not. You don't want to. It spoilt it for me. I thought, and other people might not have. Just his tone to me always sounds like he's taking the piss. So he's not got any interest in that kind of thing at all. He's just being paid to narrate it, so he has no interest in it. And half the time it sounds like he's like taking a piss, which is a shame. I think if you're going to have someone narrate that kind of program, they should maybe at least have some kind of interest in it, or at least understand the concepts of it. Stephen Mangan is not going to be a fucking prepper in any way whatsoever. You know what I mean? I'd be amazed if he was, you know, but he fucking really put me off that. I said, all right, Mike, I'm off. Have a good night and stop stealing my videos. Roadstrom, how you doing, mate? He said, but when the world goes to shit, you'll get robbed by guys with real guns like me. Don't think so, mate. Don't think so. Right, where are we? Where are we? Yeah, are you off, Arthur? Good night, mate. Take care. Sorry, I got distracted then. Yes. Have a good... Oh, and also, Roadstrom, why would you go around if you reckon all I've got is replicas, why would you be coming around to steal someone's replicas? Not bad. Dennis said, Atlas Bunkers. Old man that you had on the screen looked like Michael Douglas. Oh, okay, this.
I know what kind of man you are.
That's from Walking Dead. So you're not from the UK, but you're going to come around and steal my stuff, are you? So you in a shit hit van situation, you're going to get on a plane, come over here, steal my replicas, and fuck off with them, are you? Great. What a fucking clever plan that is. Mother said it's mine. I invented it. It's my design. I know everything is everything. It's thanks to me. I'm the one who did it. You know what, Mother? You are the one who did it. You are the one who did it. Neil said, good luck with that, Roadstrom. Mike has something you'll never have. People who actually like him, he'll stand with him. Bitch. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Ava. Yes. He said, that reminds me of Flair cake. Yes. Well, thank you for the support, everyone. I do appreciate it. Yeah, it's a very weird thing to say. Very weird thing to say. So, Mother, how's everything going on? Fucking hell, I can't talk now. Mother, what's it like over where you are at the minute? You don't have to say where you live, but your specific area. Is it like calm over there, or what? I don't watch the news a lot now. Although because I've got a telly that works and actually has actual TV channels on it now, I do occasionally realise I've left the fucking news on. I sat there thinking, why am I getting in a weird fucking depressive mood? And then I realise I've left the news on. Like shit, is it? And that's a shame to hear, Mother. I hope that all gets better eventually. I hope that gets better. Roadstrom, if you're watching, you would have been perfectly welcome here to have a nice chat with us, but you came on being a dick, so people called you out for it. You know what I mean? It's a weird way to come on and interact with the channel and the viewers. You know what I mean? Danny said, I've never watched The Walking Dead. No, neither have I. But I knew about that. I know what kind of man you are. Clip for years. And I've said, listen, no politics, but there are some good guys who prove again and again and again that they care, that all they care about is money and oil. Yes. I won't say too much about where Mother is because it, you know, people might want to discuss it, and that's fine if they wanted to, but not. We don't really do politics or religion here anyway. But Mother is living in a country where there, you know, war is going on at the minute. So that's why I asked how he was. He is living in a country where war is going on right now. They said, why steal a replica when you have the real thing? Well, it's just a bloke being a dick. That's all it was. Blaze Military said, you need yourself a literal tinfoil hat so you can prank any new people to your streams that don't know what you're about. You can say it to prevent the aliens from Uranus from mind control. Yes. Yes. It said, if you do a backwards boy documentary, remember to narrate it in a bored, condescending tone. Oh, God. My favourite thing that happened today, Rich, was finding out that the backwards boy thinks he's got a love interest. It took me 5 minutes or less to find a video of this woman basically stood at a door attacking her husband. So, yeah, she's quite good girlfriend material by the sounds of it. Maybe still married. And the fact that she was introduced to him by his biggest troll is just saying something. Saying enough. Doug, sorry, I missed your comment earlier. I said, is the 6 needler legal in the UK? Do you know what, mate? I'm not actually sure. I've never looked into the 6 needler because I weren't really interested in it. I don't know. The only way I'd say to find out if it's legal is look on a couple of websites, see if you can find them for sale over here. From UK websites, not like American ones. Find a UK website, see if they sell them. And then chances are they would be legal because most companies would not risk it. If you find it on a couple, it was the biggest rule here is don't be a dick. If you're going to be one, expect me to be one too. Yeah, I'm not called evil or nothing. Thank you, Evil. I do appreciate that. And it's true, though. That's what I don't ever get on here. I know that people just like to go to different live streams and be dicks, but you could get so much more out of it. People could get so much more out of this. Because the thing is, I don't, it's very rare I will even respond to a troll. But I certainly don't respond to trolls in the way that they want you to. Like the way the backwards boy does. And these people who don't, what trolls want you to do, they want you to react in a sort of aggressive, angry way so they can sit and watch you, you know. So, yeah. But they won't get that from me. Or if they do it, might be like 10 seconds and they're done. So they'd have so much more fun if they just come on and have a laugh with us. You know what I mean? Peach, so this community takes care of our host. We love you much. Thank you, Peach. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I genuinely do appreciate that. I do appreciate the support. It's nice. It is nice. Yeah. People can have so much more fun if they just come on and just have a fucking laugh with us instead, isn't it? On that note, cheers, everyone. You off the booze for a bit, Peach? I know you don't drink that often anyway, do you? But I know you like to try your yeah, share the love. It's free, exactly, President. I know you like to try cocktails and that, don't you? I would do that, you know. I would love to try loads and loads and loads of different cocktails. The issue is that I can't just have one. Yeah, share the love. Yeah. Go on, mother, a date around the whole thing. No, don't do it. But see, I'll get around to making some more cocktails at some point. That's why I asked you about that coconut. But yes, I genuinely do appreciate you not sport. It means a lot to me. It really does. It's nice. Though they're not sure if the troll's American. I guess they like to mock us because they can't because they can't walk into a newsagent's, because we can't walk into a newsagent buy a military grade sniper. I know. You get you do get the odd bell ends. You know what I mean? Luckily, you know, a lot of the Americans I know aren't like that. They're not. It's a very weird way to be, you know. But these are probably people who never have any interaction with anyone from any other countries. I don't know. Rich Lord, the last date he admitted he only fancied her when she was a teen. Yes. Yeah. Oh, God. I'm not normally like this, but there is one person I quite highly dislike purely because they are a fucking scumbag. Like, people can be dicks and that, but when you're actually just a fucking racist, homophobic, sexist fucking scumbag, right, who has no redeeming features, I can't wait for it all to blow up in his face, and because, you know, anyway. Anyway, yeah, none of the good Americans I know rub guns in my face. No, exactly. Well, they get it, you know, they get it. We don't rub our fucking NHS in their face, do we? I love everyone. I love our American friends. They're fucking awesome. And I also peaks though. I know a fair few Americans who don't have any guns at all. So that's the thing. There are a lot of Americans who don't have any interesting guns, you know. Blade said, yeah, the 6-needler gun is UK legal, but don't take my word for it. Lots of legit shops now imported from Germany. I wouldn't get one. That's not my thing, but they look fun. Yeah, I'm not really into them. Mother's hate requires nothing from you. Not thinking and not feeling. It's the easiest thing. Yes, true. It was probably a psycho inside anyway. Oh, also, yeah, evil. I forgot those. There is most fucking. I can't get a word. They are the traits he has the most. Psycho, incel, 100%. I forgot about those ones. It'll be in the news in the future. I forgot about. Yeah, if Metallica had been on, she would have reminded me. He's a fucking incel as well. But I don't know about no redeeming features. He can do an awesome imitation of a biplane. Dick, that's hilarious. Hello, Liam. How you doing, mate? He's all right. On now. Was in a game. What was you playing, Liam? I'm having a bit of drink tonight. What was you playing? My ears was hurting earlier. I just thought, and it was one of those things I couldn't stop them hurting. So I thought, oh fuck it, if I have a drink, I'll forget about them. Doug said, I'm Canadian myself. The best of both. Hey, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Yes. SSW, Obsession for Men. You'll make an advert for that one day. Military conflict Vietnam with some. I might have seen you play that one. My hay fever's been bad today again. So itchy throat and my ears. Oh, maybe that's what's happening to me. Because just today, SBC is self-deletion by... Oh, okay. Thank you, Evil. Yeah. Maybe that's why my ears are hurting. Problem is, I did get a stabbing pain in one of my ears, my bad ear. And then that's made them both hurt now. Did you get the warning? Did you write it? I didn't see you writing that. Did your comment get deleted? Don't write his name again. Took an antihistamine, all good, only sneezed once. Nice person. I noticed you disappeared when you started that stream last night, Rich. Persia was actually wondering, Rich, if you was the love interest. Are you the love interest, Rich? SSW support sex workers. They would be Jezebels in his in his mind. He entered, yeah, issue I get when I get runny nose, etc. I also get earwax and small sinuses and more. Maybe that's why maybe that's why my ears are hurting. But yeah, and then once they start hurting, I like concentrate on that pain and I can't stop thinking about it. Lol, Rita said, lol, it wasn't me. I've seen the picture, Rich. It could be you. Not saying you look feminine. Fucking 11 o'clock already. I hope everyone had a good day. More like stalking single women. That's it. You've got it, thanks. Yes. We won't go on about him all night. Super Simple Wacko is another great one. But the only time he ever had a girlfriend, she was either blind and deaf or deaf and dumb, so she couldn't hear. I think she was deaf and dumb, so she couldn't hear and couldn't speak. And he even admitted that he basically manipulated her into a relationship. And I've heard him say on a live stream that, oh, and Jewish, yeah, which, you know, is bizarre for him. Nothing wrong being Jewish, but that's like weird for him because he's, you know, yeah, and he admitted to like manipulating her into a relationship, and then she dumped him. Did you look into slug pit, Mike? Technical term for it is slug microhabitat sink pit. I forgot, mate. I forgot. Does someone want to put? Someone copy and paste that into my to-do list, please. I will look if someone reminds me. No, I forgot to write it down, mate. Sorry. If I had access to my computer, I could do it. Super Small Willie. Amazing. Carlos, how you doing, mate? He said, I'm sorry, Mike, I'm late to the party. Well, you're here, so it don't matter if you're late. If you're late, it don't matter. Jasper Edwards said, deactivated. Are you? I'm sorry that you're deactivated, mate. Hello, Jasper, or are you the other bloke come back with a different name? Have you just made this account? Do you even care about your... Yeah, mother, the to-do list, if it gets deleted, I've done it, or if I put a tick next to it, I've done it. Yeah, no, I do the to-do list, I do it. It's just some things are more important than others. Jasper, are you asking or telling me? You just wrote deactivated. Are you asking me? Can you ask me, are those guns real? Can you say, are those guns real? Otherwise, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Can you say, are those guns real? Superficial spasticated wanker. No, that's amazing. That's it. Apparently, Jasper is the real McCoy. That's a crisp, Bennett. You're a crisp. Carl said, I'm buzzing. My son just won his second professional boxing fight. Fucking congratulations, mate. That's amazing. Jasper, please ask me. I need the words said out loud for me to understand what's happening. Hello, by the way, Jasper. How are you doing? I don't think he's going to ask. This one goes out to Jasper.
Are those real?
Real. Put it this way. If I pick one up and put it to your face, pull the trigger, will you be dead?
Yeah. Would you be dead? So, the guns up there, some are deactivated, some are air rifles, some are air pistols, sorry, some are replicas, some are deactivated. Steve, that's been a while since you've been on, mate. How you doing? So, if you're asking, are any of... So, all of the guns are real. I can touch them. They are real. They're not hologram. If you're saying, are they firearms? No, they're not. And if they were firearms, they'd have to be locked in a safe anyway. Steve, nice seeing you, mate. Pete said, nice, congratulations on the box. Yeah, congratulations, Carlos. But yeah, Mother, no, I do the to-do list. Once I do them, I often go and delete them. they are imaginary evil. Only whatever his name can see them. Only Jasper can see them. Jasper, you're the only. There ain't any guns here. Maybe I have to do that. Are those guns real? I'm going, what guns? I can't see any. You must be imagining it. I won't remember to do that. Mother said, must go. Have a good evening. Love you, Mother. Take care, mate. Speak to you soon. Don't forget to send me a picture of that knuckle duster. Take care, mate. You could be a secret spy with a sofa in the safe. Well, maybe. Jasper said, do you have... I've got some Western guns down the end there. There's a single action army there and an older revolver. And then up on that gun board, up there, is a replica Winchester. Carlos said, how many drinks? Sure, not many, mate, not many. Enough, though. I am feeling the alcohol in my blood. Dennis said, not a moderator. Sakira, how you doing? You all right? Hope you two are good. Steve said, been not so good, Mike. Long, boring. Now, tell us, Steve. You know that if you're here, you can tell us. And you're not just telling me, you're telling everyone in the chat who do care and are interested and want to know that you're all right. So tell us if you want to. But I hope you're all right. I hope you're getting better, whatever's going on. Evil said, think he needs to see someone about seeing weapons everywhere. I am drinking leftover vodka from the last time I was drinking and a new bottle for tonight. Vodka and tonic. Vodka and tonic with a splash of lemon. Because I couldn't, with a hint of lemon, because I couldn't get it without that. There, you can't taste it anyway. I'm glad you two are all right. Adrian, Danny, you all right, mate? Can you hear me? Jasper said, I like Sartana weapons. What are Sartana weapons? Steve said, how's everything, Mike? How's your dear mum? Hope she's well, my friend. Thank you, Steve. So, she has now been put on the weight loss jab, so she's losing weight, which could make a hell of a difference to everything for her. She could, she lost enough weight, she could potentially reverse her diabetes. But then we started joking if she reversed her diabetes, she'd have to start paying for her medication. She wouldn't actually, she's old enough to not have to. But that was my little joke. I said, oh, you don't want to reverse the fucking diabetes, you'd have to start paying for your tablets. But the thing is, if she reversed her diabetes, she wouldn't need half of them. You know what I mean? But she is on the weight loss jab and she is losing weight and it is making a hell of a difference. It might get rid of her sleep apnea and all that, and she is seeming to be getting better, you know, because the less weight she is, the less pressure it puts on her joints. She, you know, she still can't walk, but yeah. She said, Mike, me and Danny are having a baby. Oh, congratulations. Let's hope this time everything goes well. Congratulations, you two. That is awesome. Yeah, and I hope, but I know that you have issues with sorry, that sounds really not dickish. I'm trying to think of a way to be. Can't think of what I'm saying. I know that you have issues like having a baby, don't you? You know what I'm trying to say. I was trying to not sound trivial. But yeah. It's okay to tell people I have endometriosis. Yeah. So you have, yeah, and it done out with any of that, does it? So yeah, I hope it all goes well. And yeah, have a lovely, healthy little baby. That'd be awesome. Yeah, lovely. Congratulations. Sartana is played by Gianno Garca, Italian Western. He has good weapons. Okay. I thought I recognised that name. Steve said, Mike, that's great news. 2 blokes at my work are on that, Mike, and both no longer diabetic. It's amazing. And like you said, they're just exactly. Uncle Mike, well, thank you, Skier. Lovely. Yeah, I hope it all goes well. I really do. If it's a baby boy, call him Mike. Bring the pressure on now. Pete said that one. Yeah, honestly, congratulations. That made my day, that is. Dumble Salbo said, just walked into the topic of type 1 diabetes. Not type 1. Had that since I was 3 years old in 1976. Type 2. Can't get rid of one, can you? One's there forever. Steve said, send help. Send help, me best, Mike. What? If you're on about the film, send help was good, yeah. Neil said, they're meant to be doing a pill soon that only private. I think that's now the alternative to the weight loss jab. Yeah, hopefully for someone like my mum, it'll make a massive difference to her because, you know, a lot of their illnesses is weight related. Might end up on the NHS if it's popular enough. Yeah, yeah. Because it's difficult for her, you know, because I'll send her my best fucking health to stay. I will, mate. I'll do. By the way, I do tell her that you ask about her. I do. Lee, how you doing, mate? Scary, so that's good. To be honest, it will help her a lot. I think it will. And it is making a difference now. Blades of Military says, slug pit is a square hole in the ground, mine of 1.5 foot wide, 1.5 foot deep. Put something around the perimeter to raise it an inch. Put something at the top, keep it dark. Leave one side open, put chopped fruit in. Okay. Lee, did you join the Discord? Penny said, and that we love her. I will. And I do. By the way, I do tell her. You know, I'll go down there and say, yeah. Jumble Subway's in 50 years, I'm probably had more bricks and cake fries. Type 1 you can't get rid of though, can you? But type 2, because it's like health related, you can. Gary said, what have you been doing recently? Not a lot, really. Not a lot. It's been too hot. I've been slightly prepping. Well, I've had my tooth done. I did have a filling done this week. 277 quid. But it's done, so I don't have any issues with my teeth now, really. I've got 2 down the bottom that's going to take a long time to sort that out. They're going to be like 700 quid each because they need fucking... I'll be better off signing on for a bit. But I have had that one done. That is done. And I've got the forms to potentially get a refund. Yeah. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, Skill. Yeah. Yeah. That's been done at least. And I didn't have to have it taken out. So I've still got all the same amount of teeth as I did last time. I'm still only 2 down. He keeps trying to get me to get something put in there. He thinks I'm spending a couple of grand to get something put in that hole. It can fuck off. I don't mind a gap, but you know, but I'm not having any more teeth taken out. Lisa, still trying to figure. Discord is a bit weird when you ain't ever been on there, but it's a good little way to interact. And if you go onto my shop on that Discord, which is there's a private members Discord, you get 20% off everything. But I'll get them all pulled out and replaced with future fucking cyber teeth. Now, Peach, if you could get cyber teeth, I'd get cyber ears, mate. I'd get them to root out my ears, scoop my ears out, give me fucking proper cyber ears. I'd have that. Now, at the minute, you know, they have to like leave your ears, put a thing behind your head. You know, you can essentially get cyber ears, but you know, there's my cyber ear there. I took it out tonight because my ears was out in a bit. There's my cyber ear just there. Problem with the cyber stuff would be monthly subscriptions. You're right, Leo would. Yes, sweat it off if you don't fucking keep paying. At least take them out first. Oh god. Yeah, dentistry is very expensive. How was the stream last night? It was alright, it was alright. 277 for a fill-in. Jeez, glad I ain't had a dentist for 5 years. Still on the NHS waiting list. only on a 5-year waiting list. Well, so this dentist. I was ringing up asking if they was taking on any more NHS patients. They all said no, apart from this one. They took me on straight away, saw me the next day. However, because I'm not like registered unemployed or anything like that, I don't get NHS prices. You have, Paul said you can have ceramic teeth made and installed in Turkey. Everyone keeps mentioning that, the taxi drivers. They said probably would have unskippable ads in your ears. Yeah, you fucking would, wouldn't you? Yeah, you imagine that. This thing's bad, and I've listened to this one. I'm going to turn this hearing aid on and then hold it up to the speaker, and hopefully you'll hear what I have to hear. I have no idea if you've heard that or not. Could you hear that? Did you hear that? Penny, I've seen Black Mirror. I absolutely love Black Mirror. Fucking love Black Mirror. What made you mention that? Yeah, imagine me with turkey teeth. Me said, got told to do my teeth. It would cost a minimum of $3,000. Yeah, did you hear that little tune I have to listen to? Yes, unfortunately. I wouldn't complain, Persia. I would not complain. That was a pleasant fucking sound. Don't you complain about that. I do remember that you electrocuted me once out of fun. I wouldn't do that to you, Persia. I've done it a lot of times to you. That's probably why you electrocuted me. Yeah, the music, yes. My old one didn't used to make little fucking tunes. It was said we have some of the episodes, Penny, but not all of them. Not really a fan. The one with Rashida that she had to pay to be kept current with her brain, but yes, yeah. Oh yeah, exactly, Penny, exactly. Yeah, I absolutely love Black Mirror. Persia said I only did that because it was funny. You know what? Do you know what, Persia? It was funny. It was funny. Just high frequencies. Sound like a ringtone, yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, this hearing aid was the upgraded version of the one that they used to do. The NHS never had to pay for it, and it's a fucking good hearing aid. It cost you a couple of £100 to buy, or maybe like £300 if you want to buy it. That was the old one would have been like £300 if you had to buy it. You can control that one with an app, and it's Bluetooth. And she said if I'd have had an iPhone, I could play music through it. He said Prime Minister episode still my favourite. Yeah, there are some very, very good episodes of Black Mirror. So I can't. Right. Don't try and guess, because if you guess, I'm going to have to delete your comment, right? And if you know, don't fucking write it, right? Don't write the episode or anything, right? Do not do it. Promise me you won't do it when I tell you this next bit, right? One of the episodes of Red Dwarf is set in my local town. Yeah. And another of the episodes is like down the road almost. Yeah. But if you would like to know which episodes, I'll tell you. But the only thing I would say is it was probably one of the fucking dullest episodes ever of Black Mirror. They aren't hearing those. They just have a... He just can't live without Miley playing. Dumbledore said, yeah, I had to travel nearly 30 miles to get a dentist checkups for years. Then went totally private. Yeah. A teeth advert with Asian woman saying, try these teeth. Not pay unless completely satisfied. Just called just for a chat, fuck's sake. Liam said, didn't know he lived in Coronation Street. Yeah. No, because the only reason I mentioned don't, because people end up saying without like meaning to, oh, well, I know that episode, and then giving it away. But yeah, one of them is set was filmed, well, not set, sorry, it's filmed in my local town. And there's another one that's like not far from him. It's just places in Bucks, isn't it? You know, because that's where it's. I suppose a lot of it's filmed there. Fool said, "I stuck a Evil said I stuck a metal tail comb in someone's arm for 2 reasons. One, he was a dick. One, I wanted to know how deep it would go. Fuck's sake." You live in Coronation Street? Yes. No, I live in Lodnall, Nodnall, and I'm an East Ender. Any Street, UK. Yes. Welcome to Any Street. Now, if you want to know, ask me later, and I'll tell you both episodes. No, I've loved Black Mirror. It's one of my favourite TV shows. Absolutely love it. The last 2 series weren't great, but they was pretty good. Well, no. The last series was good. The one before that went a bit weird because the thing with Black Mirror, it's always supposed to revolve around nowadays and future, like near future technology and sort of social media. One of the episodes was fucking a supernatural episode, because Black Mirror is that. Ignore my fucking thing on there, but that is a Black Mirror. Your phone when it's off is a Black Mirror. Your telly when it's off is a Black Mirror. That's why it's called Black Mirror, because you're staring at a Black Mirror. And that's why it's all based on, it's all near future technology. I do live in Fiji, or Fushal. But yeah, that's what Black Mirror is. It's your phone, it's your TV, it's your computer when it's off. I do live in Fiji. If he did, he would have AC. Well, yes. Well, as I said, technically we have got fucking air conditioning here, but my mum won't let me turn the fucking thing on. Drugs are for nothing and chicks are for free. Chicks are free, yes. Danny's told me he doesn't know the episodes. All right, I will. If you ask me later, I'll tell you the episodes. I'll tell you the episodes. If you or message me now and I'll tell you later. One of them I could probably tell you, because it's not my direct town, but it's like near here anyway. But, I mean, on here, I'll tell you two. I'll tell Danny Gear and like the regulars. I'll tell all the regulars behind the scenes. I'm just not on here because it's public. And he has sheep and goats and raises horses, yes. And I have a cat somewhere as well. Moves up for a little chat later. When you say duff, yeah, I butchered that, but yes. Duff, yeah, but, yeah. Yeah, it's the duffs over here. We call it the duffs. That's actually what they call it. You up for a chat, are you, Penny? Nice. I'll hopefully, have my earphones are charged. Percio said, yeah. We need graphic description. I'll get you on first, Percio, so you can relive the electrocution prank that you did at work. Jock said, to be honest, Cat would be strangled to death if you had to be stuck with him. I would. Definitely. Good word. Christ. I'm up to series 5 or 4 of series 8 now, that's the last ones you've seen in it. I don't think you haven't seen any of the Dave ones, have you? So the last episode you saw drop was the one where Rimmer knees death in the balls and says only the good die young in it. I'm on that series. I do love Red Dwarf. You'll have to see if you should be able to get the other. Do you have access to An American BBC iPlayer. Yeah, anyone can fall in love. Yeah, that's the lyric version of the song, isn't it? I don't know if that. Do you reckon that came first or later? That must have been, those lyrics must have been done to that song afterwards, I reckon, isn't it? Yeah. That's one of those songs, though. If you ever heard it, I've got that in my head now, and it's fucking terrible. It's fucking terrible. Horrendous song. And now you've got me thinking of fucking Dirty Den. And what's his name? What's his name, the actor? Leslie Summit. His only good quality is his nose, and even then it doesn't keep him getting in trouble. Leslie Grantham. Leslie Grantham, a bloke who, in his younger days, killed a fucking and he said killed and murdered, same thing. Killed a taxi driver. So it does prove that you can do your time, get out of prison, and still be on the telly. Yeah, Leslie Grantham. Killed a taxi driver in a robbery, done his sentence, became an actor later. Played Dirty Den for years. And then eventually his downfall was having a wank on camera while someone was filming him, sucking his finger and having a wank. Yeah, and then that was it. You don't see him anymore. Is he alive or dead? Chicken game for the egg. Fart song. Leslie Grantham. Yeah, that was. Yes, sucking his thumb. Spacey said, or another pop one-hit wonder. Her perfect motor. A perfect moment, Martine. Yeah, perfect motor. This is my perfect motor. That would be such a better song. This is my perfect motor. Yeah, she got a lovely fucking car. Yeah, Martin McCutcheon. They're all fucking nutters. Spacey, you up for a little chat later? Or I know often you're not always up late, are you? Oh, for anyone wondering, I didn't speak to, I messaged Mr. X recently, and he's all right. He said he's had a couple of health issues. I could read it to you later if you want, but he's all right. You know, he's had a fucking hell of a fucking time recently, but he's all right. You know, it's Mr. X. You know, but he's been through the shit a bit, but no, he's all right. He's all right. As he said, it's better than the alternative. Dirty Dad died for good in 2018. Did he now? Someone did a remix, My Perfect Motor. You'll come on, Spacey, will you? Yeah. He's busy with the grandkid. Yeah, yeah. And he said he's probably going to have to he's had to sell his bike now because he don't think he'll be able to ride it anymore. Yeah. But he said, good, he's still with us. Tough bloke. He is. Yeah, I love Mr. X. He's a great bloke. I'm so glad he found my channel and like properly like got involved, and you know, I love all that. It's nice that it's just nice, you know. I've always appreciated everyone who gets involved in the channel, you know, whether it's just commenting, but even more when I get to chat properly. Have you sent an email already, Spacey? Nice one, mate. Thank you. That'll save me a lot of bother. Yeah, so if anyone does want to join in with the chat, get me an email out early, and then, you know, I don't have to fuck about later. If you could email me, though, Spacey, that would make it a bit easier. Oh, could you email me, please, mate? Yeah, just because then I ain't got access to my computer. Like, it's there, but yeah. Should we start shaming Saint? Or Saint was on earlier, I think. I think you should. Drop, do you have the screenshot of us all calling him a cunt? Well, no, Spacey, I do have you. The thing is, I do have you saved. The issue is, I don't have access to my keyboard, and I can't do it all with just my mouse. And on my phone, I don't have the link. So I can get the link up on my computer, but if I then go to emails, to get your email to come up, I have to type at least the first letter. and the keyboard's over there. So if you could email me, that would make my life slightly easier. I do have you saved, though, I do, but not in a way that without access to my keyboard. Lee said, got to go, brother, up early for work tomorrow. So good night, Lee. Lovely having you on, mate. Take care. No, I do have your saves. It's just, yeah, it's trying to, because I don't have access to the keyboard. I need a little, I have actually got, but I've never bothered setting it up. I have got this. Maybe I'll connect this. Someone remind me next time and I'll connect that up. I've got a little fucking portable keyboard. Maybe I'll hook that up next time. Check your spam. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. You're there, Penny. Don't worry about that. Pete said, oh, by the way, I got a Jack Boxes game pack number 11. Anyone who's in the Discord has a PC and a phone open at the same time can play. Only one needs the game. I was just, all right, I have to look into that. Liam, if you're up late, you can always have a little chat with us if you want. It's up to you. I know you go off at like 12:15, don't you? But speaking of stuff like that, I'm hoping on Amazon sale soon with an Anker 4K webcam to decent price, as my Logitech one I got last year is quite disappointing. This is a Logitech one. This ain't too bad, but I did not know Anker did cameras. I've got Anker power banks. Is it? Yeah, is it the same as the power banks? Autofocus and the lighting isn't great. Yeah, no, fair enough. Why are you saying you're a 2-pump chump? Prime Days next. Yeah, I do you know how I know it's Prime next week? Because I've got a load of torches over there that all need reviewing for fucking Prime Day. Matt, how you doing, mate? He said, hello, mate. Just watched a video with the live stream you did with Funky. Oh, nice. Yes. I've been in hospital in coma, healing now with Crohn's disease. Love from Cornwall, as always. Oh, well, I'm glad you. I hope you're getting better, mate. Bloody hell, what a fucking thing that happened. Yeah, bloody hell, mate. Oh, yeah, I hope you're all right. Me and Metallic will be down Cornwall way in. May not be as far as Cornwall, but we'll be down that way. If, like, after the 13th of July, you can travel to somewhere near, like, Bodmin, we could meet up potentially. I hope you're all right, mate. I'm glad you're all right. Liam said, yeah, I had an Anker 2K during COVID. It was great, but can't find it. So I might have broken and chucked it. My older Logitech ones were good, but most recently I got, despite being 90 quid, was a bit shit. That's a shame. Benny said, when you said wham bam, thank you, man. 2-pump chump. Matt said, got a colostomy bag now, mate. Big life change. Got to stay strong. I'm Penzance, Cornwall. All right. Well, if you email me, there's a potential if you wanted to come and say hello. The only thing is we won't be going. No, I think we might be near Penzance. I'm not sure, mate, but I'll have to let you know. If you wanted to say hello. Liam said, I've got ulcerative colitis, so it can relate to Crohn's disease. Best of luck. Yeah. I've seen some videos of people with, like, Crohn's disease and what can come of it. Yeah, it's quite yeah, well, I'm glad you're all right, mate. I'm glad you're out your coma. Yeah, I'm glad you're on. We have to have Slash in a minute. If you want to have a private chat with us, not in a bit, if you're up in about an hour, have a little private chat if you want. Yeah, I watched a woman who had I think I found her, of all things, through. I won't go on about it too much because it's a bit weird. But women who had Crohn's disease. Is Crohn's disease like the worst version of that? What I mean by worst is like ulcerative colitis is very similar to Crohn's disease, but not quite as bad, is it? If that makes sense. Crohn's disease is like as bad as it can get for that illness, I think. Anyway, she had that, and she had to have a couple of she had to have a colostomy bag and a couple of parts of her removed. Anyway, Liam said, "Yeah, won't be on the private chat tonight. Need to get up fairly early tomorrow." Fair enough. Yeah, Crohn's is like colitis, but covers more of your internals. Yeah, worse for not. Yeah, like IBS. They're sort of like. They're all related sort of thing, aren't they? You get IBS, and then the one worse than IBS is ulcerative colitis, then the worst one than IBS is Crohn's disease, isn't it? Sorry, I'm not very knowledgeable of it. But yeah, and Matt, I'm glad you're out of hospital, and I hope you're all right, mate. So I said, emailed you, added a link to the Aussie movie. It's listed as Lost in the Outback 1980, but comments saying Earthling. Okay. You're off to bed, Peach. Good night, mate. Lovely having you on as always. Speak to you later, mate. Yeah, fucking glad to see you back, mate. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream with Funky. Yeah, it was good fun. It was good fun. Yeah, it was nice having Funky invite me on there. It's good. Liam said, yeah, UC and Crohn's are both classed as IBD, inflammatory bowel disease. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know a lot about them other than if you was going to describe them, they're all very similar but worse than the other one sort of thing. Yeah. Oh, thank you for coming on. Saying hello, Matt. Yeah. Oh God, I am gonna have to rush for a piss in a second. I'm having a little drink tonight. Yeah, it was good fun. That was good fun. I do like Funky. He is he's a good bloke for stuff like that, because I don't, apart from Liam, a lot of the big channels have never really asked me to be involved in their channels other than Funky. You can do a bit. I'm drinking tonight, Matt, so you can do a bit of food talk if you want. Are you desperate to talk about food? But no, apart from Funky and Liam, which is Weapons of 93, I don't really get asked to go on other people's channels. Yeah, it's what it is. There's no reason for it. Maybe those other channels. The difference is, Funky does live streams and Liam does live streams. So yeah. Oh no, that's true. Yeah, Adam Cheladin, yes. If you ever said hello to Adam, so if Adam was doing a live stream and I said hello, he would 100% make a point of definitely talking to us. Yeah, Adam was a good bloke. Yeah. I'm tempted to say to Adam, do you want a little throwing competition? But I've got one of his knives. He sent me one of his top dog throwing knives. So I offer him a little competition. And I'll send him the footage and we can both have this little competition. He'll win, obviously. He's a fucking world-class knife thrower. But you know what? With a bit of practice, I can be pretty fucking accurate with a fucking throwing knife. And I mean like that kind of target I can hit. And that's because of playing darts. Oh, what I mean though is, Liam, like me and you, we would go on each other's channels, and and that's good. But see, Scal, the last time I went to one of Scal's live streams and he saw my comment, he did actually acknowledge me and talk to me. But which is nice. But the only reason I mention that, it's not that I expect to be recognised. I used to be very good friends with Scal and Adam Challenging back in the days, because I've been on here for so long. I've been on YouTube for 18 years, and so have them two. And I know both of those channels when they both had 200 subscribers. And we were the weapon community. We were the weapon community, and there weren't none of these massive, like 5 million subscriber gun channels. They didn't exist. The big channels back in them days was like me, Adam, Scalagrin, Dwayne Myers, Cutlery Lover, and some of those channels are big. Some of them are now. My channel got really fucked up because I had to delete over a million or I think it's got 1.5 million views worth of videos. That was about 100 videos, combining about 1.5 million views. Had to delete them because I was potentially breaking the law, and I think that really fucked my channel up. But you know, it is what it is. I enjoy it how it is. I can still have really good conversations with people. You know, I would miss it if the chat was so packed. I would miss not being able to talk to everyone. But you can always do slow mode, can't you? Also, Liam, occasionally Adam will pop up on my live streams. If I do a daytime one, occasionally he'll pop up. Matt said, seen any new films lately? I tell you, Send Help is good. Send Help. Sam Raimi's new film. Liam said, yeah, issues when you are really popular, streamers can't really chat with anyone. No, exactly. That's what I mean. It's a shame. And that's nice. That's what I meant. So I know how difficult it is, one, to be seen, and also it's difficult for the person to call you out and talk to you. And that's what I mean. And Scal and Adam will actually, if they see me, they will actually, oh, Mike, how you doing? You know, like I do. But, you know. Matt said, you going to any preppers, mate? No, I'll tell you about that in a second. My favourite gun behind you is the 1911. I can tell by the shape and also the safety and behind the thumb like another trigger. Yes, yeah, the grip, yes. No, we're not going to any of the preppers meets. It's why I like watching Asmongold's clips, but the chats are so busy, there's no point chatting. No, I know what you mean. Sometimes there's just no point bothering. So, me and Metallica are going on a road trip. Sometime around about the 12th of July, for about 10 days or more, we're going to be traveling slowly down southwest, right down to probably Bodmin Moor area, and then back around the south coast and back up as a 50k road trip. And also, I missed it. It's my 18th YouTube anniversary this year. That was 21st of May, and I fucking missed it. I'm going to do a video when I get back from that. So the only thing we're going to do as a sort of, we're going to meet people. We're going to meet SAK94, Stu, Timbo 66. Who else? They're the only definites at the minute. Oh, no, sorry, Cornish Bob and Ken. Yeah. Yeah, oh, not the clips, the actual streams. Yeah, I know what you mean. Let me play a little clip while I have a slash. You're going to have to watch a bit of the Spyroverse. Sorry for... No, it's nice, mate. It's nice having a chat with you, mate. It's sorry for all the messages, mate. I don't have any friends, and it's good to catch up. But yeah, always wanted to go to Wales and the preppers meet. Seemed perfect. Yeah, I think so. Funky's one. There's two in Wales now. Sometimes they're at the same fucking date, I think. Yeah, we're not going to get there. We're not going to get to the Derby one. We was going to go to one in Thetford, because that's reasonably close to Metallic, but not. And they cancelled it. So if me and Metallic do any camping this year, we're going to have to organise it ourselves. Hang on, I'm just looking for a clip to play while I have a slash. You can have a bit of Monty says no. Right, I'll be back in about a minute and a half.
Good evening. Tonight on Tales from the Spyroverse, we'll tell you the cautionary tale of Monty the dog. Dog who was found in a house completely covered in gore. All the walls had pyrographic pictographs drawn on them, and the pup in question was found covered in blood, and no remains of his owners were ever found. To this day, Monty the dog won't go near spirographs Because spirographs are bad.
One day we were doing spirographs and we asked Monty, would you like to do a spirograph with us? No, spirograph. Monty says you can fuck right off with your spirograph bullshit. No, spirograph. Fuck off, demon. Or is it a Desmond?
I'd like to tell the kids kept up the good game that Monty did a spirograph, but life in the Spiroverse isn't a fairy tale.
Oh, spirographs. No, spirograph.
Don't do those photographs. Matt. Very, very soon, there is a preppers meet in Cornwall. If you look up Cornwall Meet 2026, the voice running a bit of Shed 17. Have you not seen that? That was Persia doing that voice. Yeah, that's part of the Spyroverse shit. Yeah, that was Persia doing that voice. He did. I'm pretty sure he did all the voices for that. Yeah, there is a preppers meet going on in Cornwall in like a couple of weeks. I think they're often like only £10 a night. I love all that kind of stuff, man. Yeah, Shed 17. If I can do anything that resembles anything like Shed 17, that's the fucking dream. Paul said, we love Asmongold. Is that how you'd say it? Is it Asmongold or is it Asmongold? I don't mean that in a bad way. I've just never heard his name said out loud. But his eyebrows twitch is distracting. My stupid mind keeps expecting him to bust out the Cadbury's eyebrow dance. Liam said, don't the Chinese call him the man with the emotive eyebrows? Zombie said the foreskin consumption is rife nowadays. You know what, Zombie? It fucking well is, mate. It is. I know it's scary. It is scary. Matt said, all the years I've seen you on stream, mate, you haven't changed. Love it. Maybe tipsy like me, but half baked sometimes. Yes. I'm half tipsy tonight, mate. But yeah, well, thank you. That's a big compliment to me that I haven't changed because apparently
You've changed, bro.
Now that's Pergio saying I've changed as a parody because there was a mongoloid going about telling people I changed. Don't call me bro. How old is Monty now? I think he's 4. Yeah. I think he's 4. I don't know. I ain't got a clue. Well, everyone changes a bit. Exactly, man. A couple of years ago, I saw this woman that I hadn't seen for like 20 years. And I thought, surely I've changed. I'm not like I used to be. Sat there talking to her for a good few hours in this pub and saying, no, you're exactly the same as you've always been. Right. Yeah, that's a compliment, but we all do change a little bit. He said, I'm 40 this year, still a baby. Yeah, I think he's only 4. Metallic's poisoning you against you. You know what, Rick? I think that's true. Why is my question not kind of... It must have an illegal word in it, Evil. Try and work out which word would be illegal. and then, I don't know, put a gap in the middle of it. Just like her, your tits sag a little more than they used to, fuck's sake. Don't let her fucking hear you said that. She's very proud of her tits. It cost her a lot of money. But it's not like she hasn't. She's always admitted that they've sagged a bit, but you know. Are you going to try every word and see which one doesn't come up? As a person with tits, yeah, you tell him. You tell him. Penny, Give him one of them, and I'll give him one of them. I was quoting backwards, boy. I don't think your comment come up. Oh, you changed. Metallica's poisoning you against. No, I know that. Rich, I know you was quoting backwards, boy. I know you was quoting backwards, boy. Oh, Backrooms. Backrooms had to be blocked because Backwards Boy wouldn't shut the fuck up about it about 5 years ago. I mentioned this to someone the other day. The Backrooms, the word Backrooms, I had to block it because the fucking spastic wouldn't stop going on about it all night long on live streams. And it got so much that I had to block the word to shut him up. Yes. So Backrooms is what was blocked. I have not seen Backrooms yet, no. Liam said it's the combined phone and widescreen thing. What's that, mate? Sorry, I'm confused there. Mike lives in one. What a back room? Oh, where the underground tunnels are reversing. Yes. So what it was. Oh, dimwit fucking Spaz Boy Slingshot Warrior Backwards Boy used to come on, and he was completely obsessed with the back rooms, and that's fair enough. But what would happen is every single night I live stream, that's all he would go on about, constantly going about. Have you read the back rooms? Do you know about the back room? Blah 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 blah, and it would be like just constant bollocks. So I had to block the word Backrooms. Oh, someone asking why they can't see half the comments. Yes, you can't see half the comments because you might be watching vertically. Go back to my channel and watch horizontally. I'm live streaming 2 different ways. I've done it so that the way to know which live stream's which, the vertical ones have a little phone icon, the horizontal ones have a little computer icon. I've tried to do that so it's visually easier because you can't tell till you click. Yeah, and slingshot. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't blocked the word slingshot rifle. But no, I haven't seen Backrooms and I would watch it. But Matt, you're watching it like that. See where my hand is, right? On the vertical one, right, people can see my hands right now. Like, you see, you can't see my hands. Now you can see my hands. No, you can't. No, you can. No, you can't. Everyone else can see my hands at all times. But you've got a little phone icon. You're watching that way. You need to watch that way. Go on, change it. You'll be amazed. What was the other one he kept talking about? Roofing hammers. Oh, and the Fae. Kept going on about the Fae. So, Matt, leave this live stream. Go back to my channel. And then find the one that's got a little computer icon next to it. I don't know how you find them when you're on the channel. Yeah, Faye telling us how we didn't know anything about our own country. Oh, I don't know. He used to drive me mad. Liam, did I ever tell you all the story about? And then he started to really dislike me when I started hanging around with Metallic out of jealousy. She's my mate. But he started getting really weird, and then because I've heard him mention after I blocked him and that, Matt, there you are, Matt, look, Matt, fucking look, Matt, look, you can see everything. Don't get too excited, Matt. You can see fucking everything now. Matt, how many fingers am I holding up? The people on the verticals can't see what I'm doing. I know a bit of it. I think he still comments on my videos and I reply. Yeah, I blocked him. I blocked him on everywhere because he started sending me messages saying if I play clips of him anymore, he's going to sue me. And I'm not worried about that, but I don't want that spaz fucking keep sending me shit like that. It's ridiculous. Iron Swords and Fairy Folklore, yeah. Oh yeah, called me a simp and a beta male cut because I hang around Metallic. He said she was dead behind the eyes. That woman I hang around with who's dead behind the eyes. Bellend. That's why I was confused. I'd seen 2 live same day. Well, that's the thing, Matt. So technically, I'm live streaming on vertical and horizontal at the exact same time, exact same live stream. At one point, it was worth doing. I might stop doing it because it's not worth it anymore. But at one point, you used to get like 150 people watching the vertical ones. But now you don't seem to really get much benefit out of it. In fact, I think I get less on the verticals than I do on the horizontals now. So I might as well stop it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Said if you like my, not necessarily fancy, but if you like Miley Cyrus because she's small-breasted, you must be a pedo. Weird man. She's 30 something. She's like 33. You got no broad, horrible bastard. Yes. Virgin said, just like the outer limits, we control the horizontal and the vertical. Yeah. 15 on this stream, 7 on the other. Yeah. Well, exactly. Liam, we got to stop it, mate. Where's my clip? I haven't played that one for a long time. Anyway. Where is it?
Stop it, please, for God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time. You've got to, please, stop it now. Stop it! 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 Stop it!
I know Liam's a fan of Halloween 3, just like myself. Drop said, incel and closeted. Seems legit that he knows how women work. I know, laughable. It's absolutely laughable. Josh, how you doing, mate? You alright? Saw your new knives you was making. Lovely stuff, mate. Lovely stuff. How you doing, Josh? You alright? What you been up to, mate? I know I say this every time you come on, but you're one of the main contributors. I'll do the video for the Not Fought in Fire soon. I think I'm going to do next week. I'll do one more video, just reminding everyone else and you dropped. Josh is your main competitor, and me. He's our main competitor. The main 3 people at the minute are me, Josh, and the dropped in Not Fought in Fire. Liam says, thought of it as someone the other day was saying, it seems weird. Like that flashing pumpkin from Halloween 3. Can't remember what it was. Oh, so someone mentioned something like that. Yeah. Matt said, I'm seeing all the chat. I think I'm fully baked. Don't it change your life when you can suddenly see everything, Matt? It's like your eyes have been opened. You've just had a fucking, like, what do you call it? A revelation. He can see everything now. He can see what I'm doing with my hands. Look, you couldn't see that before. Watch out. Fuck's sake. And you can see all the chat. You can see everything. Your mind has been opened. Justin Langerton, what about you? I'm not too bad in Cheers. Yeah, I've been on a bit of a rampage of knives. I'm the same as you. I get like that. Sometimes I don't do hardly anything. Then the next minute I'm going like, yeah, I can't stop making stuff. Zombie said the third eye has been squeegeed. It fucking well has, mate. It has. And it's been pinned open with a matchstick. That said, I don't own a smartphone, mate. Yeah, welcome to the Cool People stream. Yes. Fuck all that verticals. Fuck that vertical. I need to put a title on the vertical one saying, don't watch this, go to the horizontal. It used to pay off, though. You used to get fucking shitloads of people watching the verticals. But I don't know if it only works when you've got a... I think it helps when you've got a shorts going a bit mental at that time, and I think while people are watching that shorts, they get notified that you're live streaming and they pop on. I don't know, but you don't seem to get many on these now, not through the verticals that you used to, and it's been consistent. I haven't really had anything. Doc said you need a set of fake tits like from Blackadder's Booze Up. That'd be well worth the shirts. Yeah, I'd probably get chucked off of fucking use. I got fake pretty much everything else apart from tits. Doctor said, do a bunch of shorts that are just showing off your blades. Yes. I only got notified of the vertical, but YouTube says they only do a max of 3 notifications per channel per day. Yes. But I always try to make a point of not having too many come out. So I try not to do more. But yeah, same here. I do the same thing. I try to make sure I never have more than 3 things a day, because I've read that as well. I'll get people on for a chat in a little bit. I won't go off. These people are like Penny in the Dropped and Pergio, and I think Spacey. They don't mind coming on publicly for a bit, so we won't go nowhere. Sorry, I was just checking the message. Oh, he found it, and the little bastard's not on. Saint, you better get your ass on tonight, or otherwise I'm gonna add more to this. So we add Saint, you pussy. I'm not angry, Saint. I'm just disappointed. You cunt prick. Saint of not showing up. You saint, maybe you're not. And then I'm not going to read the last one out, but yeah. So you've got to be on for that. Drop said all close up and swingy stuff. Yeah, show off the polish and stitches. Yes. Lots of subs don't even get notified once per day. No, I know. It meant, wasn't it, Liam? It makes it pointless. It makes it pointless having subs. Zombie, so I really liked your walking stick video. First one of yours. Oh, did you really, Zombie? Okay, Zombie. Thank you for joining in. I really do appreciate that. So basically, you've seen my walking stick video. Now you've joined on a drunk live stream. So this isn't what my normal live streams are like. This. They're just when I'm drunk, I just So yeah, thank you. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for sticking with the channel. Yeah, thank you, mate. Yeah, I really do appreciate that. Mate, I have a microphone PC, but I'm embarrassed to talk. I sound like a farmer. I'm Cornish. We have a bloke Cornish Bob come on. That's all good. Matt, send me an email, mate. Get on here. Have a chat with us. If you wait, you can join the private chat. Evil said, hope you damn peasants have liked the stream. Our king, what? Danes to entertain you. Talking, walking stick. I have one now. Perfect tool, yes. Yeah, it's a normal stream. Because I'm not drunk yet. I'm just drinking. Zombie said, I'll join a stream yard if that's what you're doing. Yes. So would you like to join the private one or actually on camera? If you wait about, so I think, do you mind waiting half an hour, and then I'll invite you to the private one. You will have to email me though. So if anyone wants to join the live stream, you'd have to send me an email. My email is, so if you put the word !! email, one word, my email will pop up in the chat, so you can copy and paste it. Johnson, I'll stream you private. Yeah, get it right, Paige. Yeah, bloody, you should know that by now. That's wrong. It's that. Well, okay, Johnny. Yeah, suck it. You tell him, drop. You will have to email me though. I don't have access to my keyboard, so I can't email you. And also, I wouldn't know your email. Right, where are we? I'll sort all this out in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, no, I'm glad you like the walking stick stuff. But yeah, if anyone wants to join in, please do. You'll be fine. I sound like a severely mentally disabled man. I still join the line. So do I. So do I sound like. I sound like that as well. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Don't matter how you sound. We all sound like freak shows here. Nah, don't matter, does it? You know. No matter how you sound, we all sound different. Come on, Matt. Come on, Matt, and say hello. However, if you don't want to come on a public one, if you wait for half an hour, you can come on the private one. And in the private one, we can do whatever we want on there. Guys, I'm American, so don't worry. Liam said YouTube lets you do AI edits for thumbnails. Now, yeah, I've seen that. Because have you got vidIQ or anything like that? I have vidIQ that's quite handy. Testing it today, videos, wonder if they promote their own AI. That makes sense. If they promote their own AI, that makes sense, Liam. Yeah, use their own stuff and you're possibly more likely to get shared because they're promoting their own AI and stuff. Yes. The problem, I did use theirs the other day. The problem with theirs is well, like all AI, they change shit. So I did one recently for a torch review, and it was a really good thumbnail. Apart from they changed the fucking look of the torch, which I couldn't then use because I don't, you know. Can you ask them? I don't know if you can ask them or not. But they changed the shape of the fucking torch, and then it weren't the torch that I was reviewing, so I couldn't really use it. But other than that, very good. It said you don't need to be embarrassed about a Cornish accent. Suppose you're a Scottish, worse dropped as American. Somebody said, I'm okay with public, I just don't appear on camera. No worries, zombie. Yeah. Matt said, I keep getting the crap AI generated music recommended to me now. I'm too baked to talk and past my bedtime. That's okay, you don't have to come on, that's all right. I'm just saying you can if you want. You can stay stuff like don't edit the torch, put it back. Oh, yes, I was going to say, can you ask it? Yeah. But yeah, that's the issue with some of the AI stuff. I like that. I'll tell you what I've started doing with AI now, because AI is handy. I've started doing, I started editing the background to my old Knuckle Duster pictures so that I can reuse them. Because you can change the angle of the Knuckle Duster a bit and put a new background on it. It looks like a brand new picture then. And I've noticed I'm not the only one doing it. I've noticed there's a couple of like Instagrammers that do Knuckle Duster stuff, and they've started doing. It's not AI pictures; they're just getting picture of their Knuckle Duster and just edit in the background. Essentially, brings it to a new life. America, where they speak English. Yes. All right, zombie. Cheers, mate. Drop said you leaned into the AI pictures that YouTube does to females yet. Can't females thumbnails for. Can't wait to see what it does to you. Oh yeah, oh that's the other thing, Liam. If I'm in the picture, fuck me, does that do some weird shit. It always makes me look like a fucking psycho. Every time that it includes me in the picture, it makes me look completely mental. I've shared them a few times. Absolutely mental case stuff. Honestly, my eyes are like that. And just, I don't know, it's got that uncanny valley shit, and it makes me look mental. If I could find one of the pictures, hang on, I'll see if I can find one and I'll show you it. Oh, here they are. I found them. That one, I don't know. I don't know how bad these look, but there's something about them. There's something about them that doesn't look right. Yeah, Skinwalker vibes. They don't look so bad on here. Maybe because I'm drunk. But there is something wrong with that's not me. Like, yeah, deep fake might, yeah, it is me, but it's not me. Yeah. That is me, but it's not me. And the other one, if I can find it, it changed my teeth. I had like I had like perfect fucking teeth, and it just looked fucking weird. No, I think that's it. But yeah, it changed the shape of my teeth and everything. Mate, you look like a psycho. Your eyes are open. Yeah, okay. It opens my eyes. Yeah, AI gives Mike's eyes. It gives me normal eyes and normal teeth. Okay. Lol. Anyway, bed. I'll turn off. Good night, Liam. Lovely having you on, mate. See you next weekend. Yeah. Okay. In reality, AI gives me eyes that are open and actual teeth that are normal shape. Right. Good night, mate. Yeah. Tell it to make a cowboy. Fuck's sake. Good night, Liam. Yeah, AI Mike looks like he'd cut me if I owned 50p. Fuck's sake. Oh, God. But I never thought about that. Yeah, what it's actually doing is giving me eyes that open and teeth that aren't like completely straight. Also, I can just imagine Mike going all the way to Turkey for turkey teeth and coming back with a beak. I'd say. That's all I'd pay for. That's all I'd pay for. So, Zombie, where do you come from then? And did you find my stuff completely randomly? Just out of curiosity. It's interesting when people find the channel. Jock saying he's not looking into your eyes, he's trying to solve a math problem. I think you'll find that's maths. A maths problem that's written on the back of your skull. Ah, God, you make me laugh. Could be worse. Yeah, I could put you in a dress and kiss another man. True, yeah. I've seen that a few times. One of them videos of the backwards boy and having the rainbow gay fest, that looked so real, it was like scary. All right, fair enough, Zombie. He said, Staffordshire, yeah, totally random. Your video came up after an FMP 90 video. Fair enough. Matt said, have any of you heard of AI Menace app? It makes pictures of people into videos, makes them do bad things like stealing. It's loud. I haven't seen that, no. I might have seen the outcomes of that. But it could be worse, could be making you look like you're turning into a wolf. Yes. You ain't gonna catch me howling like a fucking dimwit. Tell you. Just gonna quickly look how many views the video had earlier. I'll show you a very satisfactory fucking peak look. But my channel's been in shit lately. Look at that fucking peak. Can you see that? Look at that. Dead. Look at that. Might get me a bit of beer money. Even no, it's math over there because they only took one mathematic with them to America. That peak was me coming on. Maybe so. Richard said the ace on the cake. He almost got bummed with his own golf club game. Yes. Oh God. True, Rich. Body armor videos nearly had 1,000 views, which is nice. 4 new subs. I had about a couple of hundred from the walking stick video. Fuck me. Oh no, I had a donation of 20 quid. So today, that video that I put on for the walking stick and 20 quid donation I had today, I've earned today through YouTube, tonight, 40 quid. That is lovely, mate. That's lovely. More than I used to earn a month. Everyone said you wish dropped it with me and the fool. Right, I'll get everyone on in a minute. That said, one of them was a picture video in a Chinese takeaway letting a rat go in. He showed Chinese people and they believed him and go nuts. I've seen them. Yeah, I have seen them videos. Yes, yeah. And they can be done really quickly, can't they? So people like take a picture of someone, make it look like they're like doing something really dodgy, and then go show them, or yeah. That stick video did take off, dropped. It certainly did. It certainly did, mate. Certainly did. And that's nice, because sometimes I need it, man. It gets very fucking... YouTube can be a very depressing fucking place when you don't get nowhere. Tommy said, I conceptually design firearms and modify existing weapon systems in documentation only, of course. Yes. Yes. Wow, exactly, mate. Exactly. Right. I need to get someone on first on their own. So, Zombie, I will get you on eventually. Please don't take offense to this. I do have to be careful who I have join if I don't know them. Because I don't know you at all. You do have to be very careful because, there have been some weirdos on tonight who have been called out for it. For all I know, you could potentially be that person waiting for me to let you on to, like, flash porn up or something. You know what I mean? So... and I am quite a paranoid person. I'm not saying you're gonna do that, but I don't know. I don't know. So I may have to wait until we're private to get you on, if that's all right. I will see what happens, but that won't be long. That won't be long. I'll get people on in a minute. But yeah, please don't take offence to that, because everyone who I've never had on, I don't know them, gets the same treatment. You just have to be careful. You know what I mean? Because you never know. Never know. Evil and Fool, good night, you two. Yeah, I hope you get well soon, Evil. Yeah, good night, mate. Good night, Fool. That's what I need, some earbuds, cheap ones, down the road for the bed. I've bought these, best thing I've ever bought, fucking wireless fucking headphones. Amazing shit. Absolutely love them. Got to, I'll be back shortly. Have to put back on the coop. Okay, I'll get Persia on quickly. Persia, are you ready? Can you still hear me? Okay, because sometimes it changes the fucking microphone as well. Right, hang on. Matt said, WeaponCollector, night, mate. Good to catch up and be alive. You live next weekend? Yeah, I will be live next week, Matt. Take care, mate. Lovely having you on, mate. I'm glad you're all right. See you later, mate. Good night. Right. Hang on. I'll get some people. Yeah, do you want to come on now, Persia? You can tell us all about your electrocuting techniques. Right, give me a second, everyone. I just need to send these emails out. All right, Persia, yours has been sent. I'll send them out to everyone. Spacey. just make sure my earphones are on. Good night, Matt. Take care, mate.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Yeah, is this not why you're here? Right, everyone's had their everybody has had their links sent. So I'm not going off. I'm just going to get a couple of guests on for a bit. So I'm just reading some of the comments, see if I've missed anything. So yeah, everyone's all quiet suddenly. What's happening? Where are you all gone? Why is no one talking to me? Nearly knocked my booze over then because I wasn't looking. Right, am I missing comments or something? Hang on. No one's commenting. What's the matter with you? Come on. Check. I've sent you an email, mate. Sent you it. Sent you your Spacey. Christ, Rich, I fucking tried to work out who you were then because it came up with your other name. Like, who the fuck's that? I'm not letting him on. Everyone just come on now if you're ready. If I sent you a link, just come on now. Fazio can just entertain us with his electrocution techniques anyway. First come, first serve. Whoever gets in first can join. Right. Can't see no camera at the minute, Spacey. As soon as I can, give me a thumbs up and I'll add you in, mate. Persio's there. Persio, are you ready? Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm alright, how are you?
Yeah, ain't too bad. My ears don't hurt as much now I'm drunk.
Good.
Yeah. So, tell us all about you electrocuting some little daft spazzy at your work.
My minion.
Yes, your minion.
My minion who shall remain nameless. It's his birthday 3 days after mine. And he walked about all night telling him, it's George's birthday, it's George's birthday. If I want people to know it's my birthday, I'll tell them. So I started to take the piss and being like, I tell everybody. But he still hasn't said happy birthday to me. I'm saying.
He started to get really irate at this. Like, he started to get quite annoyed at the fact that I was telling people he personally hadn't wished me a happy birthday. So I intentionally didn't message him on his birthday.
Nice.
Oh, no messaging you. And then I felt a wee bit bad about it. So we got a birthday card that said, for the birthday girl. And I took it round. Everybody in the whole company that knows him. I'm going to to sign his card. Happy birthday, Gary. And I got a shock pen. Now, unfortunately, the packaging that the shock pen came in said, shock pen. So I bought another pen that just had a normal face. And I swapped them. And I waited till Gary came back. And everybody all gathered together, everybody in the whole warehouse, everybody, and it was like, oh, it was Gary's birthday, and everybody likes Gary so much, and Gary's so nice every day, so we get this card. And the card said, for the birthday girl,
and he was like, "Oh, you just can't be normal and be like, oh, happy birthday, Gary." Like, there has to be a joke there somewhere. And I was like, "And here's your present." I gave him the pen, and he unwrapped it. And obviously, he thought, well, the card was the prank. And I said, you can stop asking me for a pen now, Gary, because he asks me for a pen constantly. It's the only thing that he needs to remember to bring to his work with him is his fucking pen. And he never has it. And he was like, "Oh, a pen." And he went, "Bzz," and buzzed himself in front of everybody, and they all laughed at him.
I do. If we ever go to war, Persia, and because I'm the king, you're the king's hand, you're definitely going to be organising the fucking the sabotage raids.
That's all about.
You'll be the head of the special forces.
It's all about.
Just get Spacey on. Spacey, how you doing, mate? You right?
Hello, mate.
Hello, bud.
Evening, fellas.
How you doing, mate?
It's a bit off screen now. I've still got something on my.
Kill them fucking slugs. Got to kill them slugs, mate.
That's right. It looked a bit blurry. It looked like my screen or
camera. Oh, like it hadn't focused. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all fucking blurry to me, Spacey. It's so far away I can't hardly read the writing.
England.
You got a bit of Motorhead, have you? Nice.
Another nice AliExpress buy.
Wrong thing. Yeah, nice. Can't beat a bit of AliExpress. I like AliExpress and all that. Yeah, it's good stuff. Loves a bit of AliExpress. Persia's a proper connoisseur of the AliExpress.
Yeah.
Rich, I've sent you your link, by the way.
£5.
Oh yeah, I'll see them. They've quite. They do a cheap version, don't they? What's about £6? Then they do a.
This is the cheap version, and then they do the one that's like £30. The handle's plastic.
Yeah.
The handle is plastic, and it's Chinesium.
What is it, Persia?
It's Chinesium. It's a nice wee
No,
can code.
I couldn't see what you. Oh, the Tanto.
So is that you say that's the £6-7 version?
Aye, £6.
Yeah.
You could rehandle it if you wanted to, couldn't you? But you don't need to.
Aye, I mean, that looks pretty decent. I've got plenty of knives that I use as work tools, so it's nice to just have something nice.
Good for the price.
Fucking bargain.
£6, can't argue.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I think I sold.
And then there was the £4 tea knife.
Yeah.
It's in them ones.
This is a fantastic throwing knife.
Intelligent design.
It's a tea knife. It's for breaking up solid bricks of tea.
All
right. And I mean, the sheath for it as well. Genuine leather sheath.
Yeah. Right, isn't it?
That was probably worth the £4. And then there's the weeding shovels that you get, the wee spades. They make excellent spear tips.
Yeah, it fucking does. Can I just remember tonight? At some point, we'll need to tell Saint what we think of him, because he's fucking let us down again.
This is the current work in progress because it's not actually attached yet.
I keep pressing the wrong button. I make you go full screen eventually. Fucking hell. Why is it so hard work?
I'm not going to argue for £3 for a spear.
No, exactly. Exactly.
I brought a couple, but I forgot where I've put them. Stashed them away, and I don't know where I put them now. Been looking for them because I want to use them.
Spacey's been getting fucking strimmer fucking metal blades instead.
Yeah, they're quite good then.
Yeah,
that was a good deal. That were £16.90 I paid for that strimmer kit, weed whacker kit.
Yeah.
And just buying, because some of the bits are missing, 2 circular blades are missing. And when I got one, I brought that from another seller for £3.30. So that's £6.60 there if I'd have got them. And then the batteries £15 each. And I got 2 of them included in the bundle.
Right.
So I got quite a good deal. And it's done the job, you know. It's took me a while because I'm slow as anything when it comes to moving around, and especially trying to carry that thing, spinning at super speeds with a super sharp blade.
Well, no, exactly.
Lose the toes. Can't feel it, but I think I'd.
I was going to say, it's losing the toes and not knowing you've done it is the worst thing. Gets in, you know. Sorry, I keep doing that. It gets in, notices a blood trail behind your fucking chair. Tops of your shoes are missing. Fuck's sake.
Still ain't finished. I've still got to get right in the gaps, and then I've got a bottle of Roundup to mix up in the big spray bottle. Then I'm going to go right round it, try and keep on top of it. Because I don't know if you noticed in my recent video, I said I was going to add 3 photos, and I ended up adding 5 because there was old memories in my Facebook from 10 years ago showing stuff I was growing. And then there was 2 photos showing my front garden where my bro Viv had cleaned it all up for me. I did that in one afternoon. I'll tell you what, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Not a weed in sight.
It's all grown up through the slabs, isn't it?
Big
How long
time.
was it? That must have been pretty long. It looks like it would have been long. I don't think I saw the first one through cut.
It was cleaned up last year, and then I had a few wax it. Because I used to always go out there myself with a machete.
Yeah.
I don't know what my neighbours would make of it, me sitting outside waving a big machete around my front garden for a couple of hours.
That's what they're for, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I preferred it. I found it quite stress relieving going outside and just whacking a machete for a couple of hours or an hour, and then going in.
The other one you can do, and the only reason I mentioned this person is because this is a true story. We used to see him do it. The singer, Chris Rea, he used to have a studio basically on the same road as my dad's yard. So when they drive down to the yard, you'd see Chris Rea fucking about outside his front garden with essentially what we'd jokingly call a fucking flamethrower. Burning all the fucking... But, you know, that's an easy way to get out of control, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's only got to take old, and, you know.
Well, if you've got a lot of roots in the ground as well, and that's really dry weather, it's going to end up... It's like people having barbecues in woodlands, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
and they end up not realising that the roots in the ground in places and end up catching fire. They go away and not realise it's just slowly burning underground.
I'll tell you what these little bastards do around here, Spacey, and I don't know what. I know why they do it because I used to do a lot of random weird shit, but a lot of kids nowadays they set fires in at the bottom of the roots of massive trees and start burning all the inside of the tree out. That's so fucking dangerous later on because you've got a tree that's like fucking, you know, like 9 foot fucking round, and the whole entire middle of it at the bottom is completely burnt out.
Totally kill the tree.
Yeah, well, that could fall
and
down.
Possibly someone later if it ain't been pulled down by whoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, craziness.
I just find that one really weird, personally. I don't know. I just do weird shit. But...
Pyromaniacs.
Yeah.
Good clip of the bloody year.
Exactly.
That's what's wrong with this country. There ain't enough bloody discipline.
No, there ain't.
Can you remember in my school video when I went for a tour down the local village college, looking at how it's all changed? And I was reminiscing about my first year science teacher dragging me out of his classroom by the ear. Yeah. And he took me outside the door. And I'll tell you, I was taller than him. He was short, stocky. He was an ex-boxer. Yeah. Really old man. but he had me up off my feet and he smashed my head against the wall, telling me to put my head through the wall if I talked in his classroom again while he was trying to teach.
I think the difference is, well, no, exactly. I think the difference is nowadays, kids sort of know. It's hard to explain, but I think they sort of know. They know what you like. They know that if any teacher touches them, they could get the teacher fucking sacked. So the teacher won't do it now. The same with a lot of things. In the old days, that weren't a thing. You know, me and my twin brother had a fight with an art teacher outside the art room, laid on the fucking floor, wrestling with this fucking old bloke. Because the reason was because he was fighting with Mark, and nothing happened to that. We didn't get in trouble. He didn't get in trouble. It was just a thing.
So you're a bit younger than me, ain't you, Mike? You're a good few years younger. They stopped caning kids back when I started college in 1985.
Yeah, I just missed all the caning. That's when I went to school.
Yeah, I missed that. I got plimsolled during junior school one time, wrongly accused, but I still got it. And I took the punishment. I liked a good spanking. My mate who was there as well, who I assumed always, presumed was harder than me. He took one slap of the arse and ran out of the classroom crying.
I've had the same thing happen.
I took the whole lot.
Yeah.
I just took my punishment, loved it.
No, exactly. Exactly the same thing, Space. So I remember being took into me and Mark and our friend Ian. Ian was a bit bigger than us, and I always assumed he was a bit bigger and stronger than us, and we all got smacked on the arse by the head teacher, right? Me and Malcolm got smacked on the arse, nothing. He got one smack on the arse, bawling our mate Ian, bawling his eyes out, and because we was used to it at home, we used to get it at home. It was normal, you know what I mean? He's probably never been touched by an adult.
To be honest with you, that's something I never encountered at home because I think my father put the fear of God in. Well, I don't know about fear of God into.
My dad never hit me because he always said
he never hit me. He hit me twice in my life. One time he hit me and my sister because we were being little buggers when we were little, and he said, "If you don't stop that, I'm going to smack your bums." And we go, "No, you won't." And we both together jumped on the sofa with our bums hidden on the sofa, and he's pulled her legs up and smacked their asses each with the slipper. Just like, I will. And then the second time was when I was a teenager. I had a butterfly knife and I was allowed it. And there was a lad about 4 years older than me bullying my mates. And then when he turned to me, I pulled my butterfly knife out and told him, "Yeah, come on then. I'll stick this fucker in you." And my dad happened to walk around the corner at the same time with my mum going off for a afternoon walk. I've quickly put the knife away, and the old boy's noticed, and he's straight gone to my dad. "Your old boy's just threatening me with a knife. Like, you're a lion. See you next Tuesday." And my dad's misheard it because he's just took the knife off me and thought I've called him that. And he turned around and decked me, put me on my arse. And that old boy stood there grinning big time, like, "Yeah, you just got decked by your old man." I thought, yeah, if my old man had turned up and he'd have tried laying his hands on me like he did my mates, I'd have been in Borstal.
Yeah. So say hello to Alan. Yeah, how you doing, Alan? Yeah, my dad never hit us because, he used to say that he was always worried he would hurt us too much.
Your oneies.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, so my dad didn't have to. He told us to stop doing it. We'd stop it anyway. You know what I mean? But it was also my mum who would.
I think my mum was
fine. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
My mum was more for the discipline because, she used to keep a cane on top of the cupboard. She used to use as a threat, but she never used it. What I remember.
I just need to quickly say something. Did something just fall in the background of your room there, Space? I saw something drop down. Yeah. See where your fan is? I saw something drop down. No, mate, it's completely mental.
There is a fly got in there, and that's been flying around just.
Looked like something just dropped down. I don't know. It's all right. There's one in my brain like was confused. Like, I saw something like drop down.
Hopefully not a big spider. That's where my bed is. Bed's
Yeah, well, I was
behind
going
me.
to say. No, honestly, look, that's like drop down.
I hate spiders.
So do I.
Especially
Right, zombie, hang on. I'll definitely get you on soon, mate. It's just I have to be careful with people I don't know just because it could be dodgy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm doing all right, Alan. How are you, mate? I don't know, Space. It might have just been my imagination, but it looked like something fell down. And it was like small.
It's smoky as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it might have just been a bit of a reflection shining back down the camera.
Haze.
So is this your normal camera? It looks good.
This is my laptop
Yeah,
built-in webcam, yeah.
Yeah, that must be what it always is. How are you at the minute? Anyway, you're looking well.
Yeah, still suffering a
haircut.
lot. I had a lot of wheelchair changes with issues with the wheelchair pressure because they put me on air cushions years ago. And I've always said that's messed me up, but they just leave me getting on with it. And I just have to try and make the best of it. Yes, what I was on about my mother. Yeah, she used to be a bit of rum, and she actually, probably about 10 years ago, I went round for a New Year's dinner, and there was all like my nephews, nieces there, and my oldest niece. She just turned around and goes to my nana after telling the story. She goes, when you were little, when I used to like, you know, when you're like 2-year-old and you like start blaring or like fake crying sort of thing.
Yeah.
I used to do that apparently. So what she'd do, she'd give me a reason to cry if I did that and give me Chinese burns apparently. She told me the story to all the grandkids. My oldest niece turned around and goes, that's abuse, Nana.
Well, it would be, wouldn't it now?
I was an abused child. Apparently that's what she used to do to me.
You would have been took away, stuck in a fucking home.
And when it comes to the school discipline, you know what I mean? That science teacher, what he did, that kept me quiet after that. I was good as gold. He died after my first year. So I didn't have him teaching again. All the other teachers I had later on, give them some right hell. But there was another one in the first year. He actually told me to take my bag off the desk in the first lesson. And I've like declined. So he's flew across the classroom, threw my bag off the desk, and he's picked me up by my shirt and off my feet. He was a martial artist, and he must have felt guilty because the next lesson.
There's a fly flying around just up on them.
There is.
Carry on, mate.
Yeah, he must have felt guilty for it because the next lesson I turned up to, he took me off to the staff room. And he gave me a copy of Black Sabbath, their original album with the cottage and the witch on the front.
That's cool. Yeah.
He goes, I know you like heavy metal and all that. I thought you might like this. I think he was feeling guilty because he had lost his rag on me being an undisciplined child.
Yeah. Who the fuck's Tempest, by the way?
My uncle's motorcycle company.
Don't fucking change it. Don't change it. I want to show everyone this bullshit. God, I can't remember how to do it. But the usernames. That bloke down there, who I normally call the Drops, has got a thing called. Don't talk to him. His name's Tempest. Sounds like a pedo to me.
Tempest.
Again, it's my uncle's motorcycle company.
Ruined my holiday.
I can't show them. I don't know how to do it. How you doing, John? Sorry, I was going to do it. I love you, mate. I absolutely love you to death.
I'm panicking.
I'm not going to blow you or anything. Just calm down.
Oh, fuck off then. Fuck off then. I don't know how to show them anymore. Right.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah, fuck it. His username says Tempest. Tempest. Anyway, That teacher's been late.
Fucking sunburn. Fuck
Hey,
you! I had to
Sunburn,
fucking finish the damn coop.
have you finished the coop?
Well, okay, it all got put together, but none of it got painted, so I had to take the whole damn thing apart so it could get painted.
So no, you fucking failed to that as well. Some boy.
Hey, Pergio, I need you to get all of your countrymen out of my country.
No,
Not a beer.
They're fucking flooding every goddamn place with TikTok,
this
and
is
I'm fucking tired of
how
watching it.
we invade. We turn up, show you how to have a really good time, and then we leave, and then you just ask us to come back.
But don't do that
No
in
Scotland,
Boston.
no party. Why not? I wonder how many times. I wonder how many times the people have went and bought a hot dog and asked for brown sauce on it. I know you're not allowed to ask for ketchup on a hot dog in
What
Boston,
would
but
an
I was wondering.
American give you though? If someone asked for brown sauce, what would you give them?
Barbecue sauce.
No, that's no fucking brown sauce.
Wrong.
It's
It's
brown
actually
and
called
it's sauce.
Paige.
Suck a
It's
dick.
no, but
Good
brown
try.
sauce is called brown sauce
Fair enough.
because it's
Let's
sauce
leave the doctor
brown.
alone. He looks like he's had enough already.
I'm out of it, man.
No Scotland, no Scotland, no party. You're just here to vandalise your famous fountains.
Couldn't possibly give a shit. I'm
You
just tired of
couldn't give
seeing it in
yourself.
every goddamn waking moment of my life. It's on the news of like, there's so many Scottish people here, and I'm like, I
It's
don't
all
care.
fun and games right now. It's all fun and games right now until one of these teams loses, either Scotland or
I
England.
know.
And then the
No,
fights.
well,
And
we're
someone's gonna get
Scotland,
their head
so
kicked
we're
in.
expecting to get beat. The fact that we haven't been beat yet is why we're so happy.
Yeah, I hear
No
that.
one's had their heads kicked in yet. You know.
Well, the other
That's
part of
also
that
the
is that
fact
they're fucking like, yeah, wait till all the booze runs out and they ain't got nothing to drink. Shit's gonna go
they've
sideways.
they've drank 3 times the amount of alcohol that usually gets drank in St. Patrick's Day.
I heard that. Can I just quickly
I
shout
mean,
out to Alan? He said, "Did I get the picture in the video?" I might have, Alan. Maybe send him again.
when you
Yeah,
ask
yeah. I've heard that they've
people
been
from
drinking
Boston,
more
their
than fucking.
nationalities generically are fucking Irish.
Yep.
May need to run
Doesn't
down.
matter. I'm just tired, fucking so tired of hearing news about someone put a cone on someone's head. Yeah, I fucking get it. Move on. Son of a bitch, I don't care.
As far as I'm aware, none of us are into football, are we? And I don't
No.
mean that American shite.
Yeah, that's the whole fucking thing. Is that I don't give a fuck, and it's in my country, and no one will shut the fuck up about it. I'm so god damn it, I don't care.
I've been scheduled to run the warehouse on Wednesday night because everybody else for the management team is going up to the meeting room to watch the Scotland game during work.
Fuck off.
They all have to come in 2
I'll
hours
get you one in
early.
10 minutes' time.
I've been nominated to run the warehouse because
I'm
I
back.
don't like football.
One of the things I love about my live streams and my community is most of us couldn't give a shit about football. This would be really fucking boring if we was all into football. That would be for me.
25 guys running about a field wearing hot pants and stockings so that they can share a bath at the end of it. Seems a wee bit fruity to me. And if you're into fruit, you're into fruit, but that seems a little bit fruity to me.
You should start practicing your kicking. That's all I can really say.
No. You've obviously never heard the ancient Glaswegian martial art, fuck you, which consists mostly of headbutting and then kicking people when they're on the ground.
Fair enough, fair enough. No, I'm American, and I just put my hand over someone's shoulder and I say, I'm Batman, and this is my sidekick, and then I just
I
kick
just
them
want
right
to
in
say,
the face.
Purge, I love that, Purge. There's nothing better than giving someone a good kick when they're on the ground. Right?
Yes.
Are you still holding your dick, Mike? Damn
We'll see
it.
his thing about me kicking something
Pin
on
and
the
pin.
ground.
I'll be back in a minute.
He just pinched it
Poor
off
Mike.
midstream to say that.
Mike with his balloon-shaped foreskin now that's full of piss because he's pinched the end of it and brought it back to the camera. Running about that wobbling
Just
till I
pinch the tip off and let it inflate.
pinch it off. Let it get bigger.
Gross.
It's like running about with a sleeping bag on your leg.
Ah, there's a visual.
That's something you didn't think you were going to come away from this stream think of it.
Fair enough.
What a lovely visual as well. I can picture the whole thing. I can hear you while I'm down there with these. I love it. Yes.
No worries, Mike. We can hear you too.
Don't forget, that was what
Don't call me that.
Metallic tried to make us piss into a balloon once or something, didn't she? Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
I'm good about
That's what I was thinking.
You gotta have some high pressure piss there, man.
Yeah. I reckon I could do that.
What if it was one of those long, like spindly ones that you tie into animals or whatever?
Now that would be difficult.
What's your favourite animal? Is that a snake? There you go.
Have you ever tried just blowing one of those fuckers up normally? You're a goddamn nightmare.
They are really hard work. Sorry, I thought I could do some beating. Move it from you lot. So how's life treating you, boy? All right.
Which one?
You. What life? Well, you got multiple lives, have you? Secret lives dropped.
Sometimes I'm a welder, and sometimes I'm a carpenter, and sometimes I'm a landscaper. Yeah. Pick a fucking
Now we
thing.
know Drop's got a secret life. I'm gonna have to tell Penny that.
Sometimes I wear a skirt and a wig. What's the problem?
Well, if you're gonna do that, they film for the smartphones.
Have any of you heard the more recent conspiracy theories concerning dreams?
Concerning what?
Right.
Concerning what they posted?
Currently, a lot of people are saying that they're not remembering dreams, and they haven't remembered dreams for a long period of time. And we all know the current theory on dreams, and that when you're dreaming, it's a peek into an alternative reality of yourself, rather than something that's not happened. It's just not something that's happened to you specifically. Apparently, a lot of people have stopped having dreams because reality's collapsing, and all the other versions of yourself are disappearing.
Well, can I just say that's not
fucking
happening
solid.
to me because I have vivid dreams every night. Thank fuck. But yes, I do love those little theories.
Mind fuck theories.
I love that stuff.
Interrupted.
I have very vivid dreams, and I have weird vivid dreams. I had a vivid dream the other day that. So in real life, a woman that I used to know years ago on Facebook, I found out she's had some issue where an internal implant has traveled to her lung. In my dream, that was taken out, and it was just a really mundane. They stuck a tube up her arm into her lung, captured it, and pulled it back out. And I was like, why the fuck am I dreaming about that shit?
Because it's happening to another version of yourself.
Okay.
It's oddly specific.
Oh, it is, isn't it? It is, isn't it, Drat?
Have you ever had a work dream? Where you dreamt you've just went to work and just lived like a totally normal day.
Every
just
fucking night.
Boring fucking, and then you wake up, and for a brief moment, it's not like you were asleep. It's like you've just got into bed. It's like the reverse.
I tend to have clear dreams that I'm at school again. But it's like normal for me to be there.
What's her name, Mike?
When you wake up, you're slightly confused as to why you're waking up and not going to sleep. Yeah, that's you get to watch an alternative version of reality yourself, mate.
Zombie, I just need to call out. Zombie, please come on. Just even if for like 2 minutes, I do want to talk to you. Please come on. Just wait until 1 o'clock, then I'll go private. And then please come on. I would like to come on. I would like you to come on and have a little chat with us because you have waited. So please do that. Please just have a 5-minute chat with us. Please do. I'll go off at 1. Yeah. I have dreams that are literally better than life, and it's so fucking depressing.
I wish I had dreams like that.
I often have dreams that are mental, and then I wake up and I'm like, oh shit, I'm back to reality. And I've just done two fucking Red Dwarf quotes there.
Well, I have dreams where it is like I'm trying to drive a limo down a really curvy road, and I have to back up and forward a whole bunch, and everyone in the back.
Yeah,
You
weird,
would be
monotonous
the worst
bullshit.
limo driver ever.
Yeah, I know, because I drive like a fucking lunatic.
No, because you'd probably start turning around and be like, so what have you been doing today?
The
Yeah,
dream I had recently,
and
the same night I dreamt about that woman having a fucking implant taken out, was I had a fish tank, and there was this weird, massive slug creature living in the fish tank. Or it weren't in the fish tank, I think it was crawling across my floor. And I picked it up with these massive tongs, this horrible slug thing, but it weren't like a long, slimy, sort of flat type thing. And I picked it up and tried to put it in this fish tank. And when it hit the water, all of its flesh disintegrated into nothing. And what came out was like an insect. A big, like, bony fucking... It was horrible fucking weird dream. Yeah.
You
I thought
think about foreskin way too much, Mike.
I had a dream there was a pangolin in the basement. I don't have a basement.
A pangolin?
What
I've
the
never
fuck?
even seen a fucking pangolin. I've never seen one at the zoo or anything, but there was a pangolin in the basement. I didn't even have a basement. But it was my basement. I knew it was my basement. I knew there was a pangolin in my basement. I had to chase it out with a brush.
I got a question for Spacey. Do you have dreams where you can use your legs still?
Ooh.
When I first had my accident, I told you about a dream I had, the Burger King dream in my bed when I was surfing the bed, running alongside and pushing the bed through the drive-through.
I suppose now that you've had the loss, like you ain't been able to use your legs longer than you have now, ain't you? Do you know what I mean?
34 years.
Yeah.
And like,
That's
so
probably good, 'cause in my dreams, I often still smoke. I don't do it so much now, but for years after I gave up, and drinking, I used to drink and smoke in my dreams when I didn't do either for quite a long time. Yeah.
Makes sense.
My dreams are really mixed up. It's like when I was in my early 20s, I suppose. I used to have a TV back then. I used to go to bed and leave it on all night, wake up with a lot of sleep paralysis. So even though my body's paralyzed anyway, I'd wake up where I wouldn't feel my arms either.
Oh,
shit. I'd have trouble moving my head. And when I'd look at the TV, it was like I was on LSD or something. I was tripping. All my vision on the TV was totally like you was on LSD, and I wasn't.
Yeah.
That'd be waking up in the early hours of the morning, unable to move, just seeing the TV, not seeing it properly, not being able to move, like something's pinning me down. But dreams,
I've never had sleep paralysis.
That's weird. Waking up and not being able to move. You're just laying there for ages, just trying to move your body. Well, in my case, trying to move my arm. And you just can't feel
that. She's had the whole hog sleep paralysis thing of being sleep paralysis, wake up, see someone standing at the end of your bed shit.
Oof. Like that.
Yeah.
Ain't quite
You've never noticed when I do it, Mike?
Say that again?
I said you've never noticed when I do it?
When you stand at the end of my bed. I'm sorry I never noticed.
That's one of my other favourites that I say to the young guys at work. I keep up behind them and I go, you smell different when you're awake.
I do that with that.
But that's sleep paralysis, you know. Where I'm paralysed anyway, I did even wonder if there was like a ghost possibly raping me. And I wasn't even aware of it.
You know. Yeah.
They'd say that, don't they? It could be like being raped. It's like pinning you down.
Well, exactly. Exactly.
It was just lack of blood flow. Laid funny.
I did wake up. Well,
Those are two vastly different concepts.
I sometimes wake up with completely numb arms because I've been laying.
I get that, but that's because I've been asleep like
That's
this.
it. Yeah, yeah. And they're
And then you
completely
wake up and you
It
go,
was so numb that I literally couldn't feel. Like normally I can feel
like,
summer. It was so numb I couldn't feel nothing at all.
oh, I get that.
Why are y'all sleeping like mummies?
Yes, no, but you don't just sleep like a mummy. You're not lying on your back like that. You're lying on
Mine's
your
on my
chest like
side
that.
like that.
Oh no, I'll be like
That's
this.
even less fucking understandable.
No, we don't
Well, I
sleep
sleep in the
like
bed like that, face down.
Dracula on your
I
back.
don't know how it happens, but it happens.
That's how my brother sleeps.
My wife's got a picture of me when we first got married, and I was sleeping like this,
Fucking hell, Fazia.
like a
Right.
fucking dog chilling in the sun.
You're right.
Zombie, I'm going to send
I can't even sit like that. I can't even sit like this and have it being comfortable. Like it's quite painful on your elbows. Lying like that. How the fuck did I sleep like that on it?
And we're going to go private now. So anyone watching, I do appreciate you watching. Thank you. Don't forget to like the video before you go. And I'll see you all soon. See you later.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, thank you, Daisy. Yes.
Please wake up. Wake up, please. And jog on.
See you later.